Which quest are you up for? Good luck!
You will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open a path to the profound darkness. You'll be facing one of the Dark Falls Collective. We have no idea how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safely. Emergency!
Emergency! Code due!
Which quest would you like? I wish you the best of luck.
You will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open a path to the profound darkness. You'll be facing one of the Dark Falls Collective. We have no idea how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safely. Emergency!
Emergency! Code due!
The path to the profound darkness has been opened. All that's left is to defeat it. We can provide no specific orders. Fight valiantly and return alive. Period.
Which quest would you like? I wish you the best of luck.
You will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open a path to the profound darkness. You'll be facing one of the Dark Falls Collective. We have no idea how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safely. Emergency!
Emergency! Code Duel!
Which quest would you like? I wish you the best of luck.
You will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open a path to the profound darkness. You'll be facing one of the Dark Falls Collective. We have no idea how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safely. Emergency!
Emergency! Code Duel!
Which quest would you like? I wish you the best of luck.
You will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open a path to the profound darkness. You'll be facing one of the Dark Falls Collective. We have no idea how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safely. Emergency!
Emergency code due.
The path to the profound darkness has been opened. All that's left is to defeat it. We can provide no specific orders. Fight valiantly and return alive. Period.
Emergency code due.
Which quest would you like? I wish you the best of luck.
You will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open a path to the profound darkness. You'll be facing one of the Dark Falls Collective. We have no idea how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safely. emergency!
Emergency! Code due!
The path to the profound darkness has been opened. All that's left is to defeat it. We can provide no specific orders. Fight valiantly and return alive. Period.
Emergency! Code due!
It's over! Show yourself! This is where it ends!
Well, come on in. Thanks for your business. Which quest would you like? I wish you the best of luck.
What's going on?
will soon be teleported to the front lines. Your objective is to eradicate Dark Falls Gemini and open a path to the profound darkness. You'll be facing one of the Dark Falls Collective. We have no idea how powerful it is, so be careful. Do whatever it takes to come back safely. Emergency!
Emergency! Code Jill!
The path to the profound darkness has been opened. All that's left is to defeat it. We can provide no specific orders. Fight valiantly and return alive. Period.
Emergency! Code Jill!
Die! There's no escape! You're finished! Show yourself! This is where it ends!
Completed!
So anyway, yeah, and this is an NA now, right? Hang on a minute.
What's going on?
Alright, you know what? Maybe I should have a disclaimer on the bottom right corner of my stream saying I don't know. I have no clue why I was banned. I couldn't tell you. In fact, the stream I was banned on was the stream I did with the face cam. I think it was on the 26th. I think it was on the 26th. I don't actually remember, but anyway, you know, the one where I was doing a face cam and I had the stupid Rasta looking beanie on because my hair was fucked up. Yeah, that's the stream I got banned for, allegedly. But because they don't tell you what stream you got banned for, because you can't access your account, in fact, they wipe your account off the face of the internet until it's reinstated. I have no idea. I literally woke up in the morning, I woke up at 12 PM and got an email saying that I'd been banned for hate speech again. Now, the first time I could maybe understand what they were talking about, even though it wasn't hate speech at all, right? I could say, okay, that's fair enough. But this second time wasn't even while I was streaming, it just happened. So I'm just gonna assume that somebody's playing a practical joke on me. It's pretty funny though. Could you imagine just reporting someone all laissez-faire, you don't really care, you're just reporting them because you're bored, and it actually does something? I mean, that sounds pretty funny to me, but other than that, yeah, I don't know why. But that's not really important. I could stream on, even though people might not know to find me on YouTube, I could just stream on YouTube instead, and anyone who'll find me will find me. Anyway, yeah, and this is on NA. I feel like people are doing it, but I feel like people are kind of dodging it.
Welcome.
Huh? Can you select all? Oh wait, I got the Tekka title, about time. Yeah, so what you can do is, if you're on controller, you can press R1 to highlight, and if you want to quickly highlight everything, you just go up to the bottom and it highlights everything. Obviously you can do it like that, but you know, when you're unteching, it's the same thing. R1 to highlight. I think it's shift for keyboard. Sounds like report spamming, maybe something like that. I don't know. Maybe someone genuinely has a grievance with the way I like. The first time I genuinely was like, alright, fair enough. But someone has like a targeted grievance with the way I conduct myself. But I'm just, you know, I'm actually lucky it's not permanent this time, because they could have just said you've been banned once already. That's 2 strikes, you're out. But the issue is, right? The issue is not the fact that they banned me. No, sorry, let me rephrase that. The issue is not the fact that someone's reporting me. The issue is that they actually banned me the second time as well, which means in their eyes they found an offending article which was worthy of banning me, which doesn't make any sense, because that means they would have had to seen me have done something. You know what I mean? You would try to stream PSO2, but your PC is bad, it ready at 60 FPS on tier 2. Yeah. PSO2 isn't that bad to stream, but you do see FPS drops, and obviously if your PC is not great, it's not great. Speaking of which, yeah. Endless in NA, yeah, so, sorry, just to get back on topic. They replaced all the 10 stars with Sigma weapons for some god knows what reason. So you don't really get XQs, but you still get lessers, and they're already Rondo's already dropping all the good SSAs. It's dropping Augment Intent, or Augment Will. It's dropping Lethal Intent. It's dropping Skill Strike 2. Big money SSAs. In fact, let me see if there are any in the market. I haven't really done much. Well, I've only done 4 attempts of memories solo, and I did a bunch of Rondo in a party trying to help out. I don't see it, so maybe it's not dropped yet. You got it from Endless 1. Did you? Does Endless 1 drop Skill Strike 2? Does it? Did it ever? I can't say I've ever gotten a skill strike 2 from Endless One. You said GTX 660. Oh, speaking of GTX, yeah, I was one of the unfortunate idiots that tried to get an RTX this morning, and obviously I didn't get one, so I guess I'm just have to wait until it comes back into rotation, because I'm currently using a GTX 1070, so I was like, it's about time to upgrade into RTX 1070, 370, 3070, whatever the hell you want to call it, RTX 70. Yeah, of course I didn't get one. Yeah, it can according to SWiki. It must be rare because you guys, well, some of you know how much I've done Endless, right? I've never ever seen SSAs rarely drop from Endless 1. In Endless 2, you get one like once per run. Endless 1, you get one every 10 runs. So to get skilled precision wheel 2, and for Sibs, who's a katana main, well, there you go. You're gonna be using that for a long time. I mean, you're gonna want more than one, obviously, but generally speaking, you're gonna be using that up. People still use that in JP up until this day. So you're good to go. Yeah, right. AMD have the new 6800, right? You know, so if that benchmarks similarly, I might as well just get that instead. Search for it randomly. You got a time flow. Yeah, I already saw the time flow. In fact, I can show you that. Yeah, I sold a Strike Flow Descent. Garbage. It's really garbage, but I'm glad somebody bought it because that is 10 mil for something I can't even use. But yes, RTX has got bought out, but you know, cows go moo, chickens go quack, and RTXs get bought out. I think the idiom is. Engine update. Yeah, the engine update should be coming soon now that we think about it, because no more updates for episode 6, and NGS, I don't know if they said NGS is coming the same time as the engine update. I assume it is, which means engine updates probably sometime like June next year or something like that, which is welcome. This game doesn't age very gracefully. Let's do Endless. Let's do a quick, well, I say a quick run. Let's do a run of Endless while I'm on stream. So a bunch of people on NA, a lot of people aren't doing it, but people who have done it have kind of experienced it for the first time, and they've realized that Endless is something different. I mean, fairs to them, Endless isn't quite like, the game doesn't technically prepare you for Endless. While being good at the game will make you good at Endless, obviously, but sorry, while being good at the game will make you good at Endless naturally. There are certain gimmicks that you can't possibly be ready for in Endless unless someone's already told you about. I was actually gonna write an Endless guide, using Milranjul's Braver guide as a template. I was just gonna write a quick Endless guide for memories, and then one for Rondo as a general guide, like even for solo, dual man, whatever. Just, you know, minor or things to focus on. Memories is much easier to do because the stage orders don't change for party and solo, so you can write a solo guide and it will still be applicable in a party setting. But yeah, because you need, wait, I need to change tree. You need a bow that can use penetrate arrow, and the only all class bow that can use penetrate arrow is the Lambda Bigelow, which people have caught onto and hasn't dropped since Rainy Day, so it's worth a lot of money right now. So you need a bow unless you're braver. You need a weapon to shock Elder that, you know, ideally has a high hit rate. You need a high hit rate, low damage weapon for XQ stages. I think that's all the equipment. Oh, you need a quick blaster ring from Magatsu, and ideally you need an anti-freeze ring. Just for equipment you need, it's something that most people won't have and don't want to deal with.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
If you have ordered RTX 2070, would you say it's upgrading? Well, alright. In my eyes, I don't play that many high quality games. I only really play PSO2 nowadays, but on the occasion I play Monster Hunter World or something else. The 1070, my current build can still run it, it's just not as high as FPS as I'd want. But, oh, sorry, let me rephrase it. I have to sacrifice graphical fidelity for FPS. So in Monster Hunter World, I need to lower my settings to like medium to actually get the nice smooth 100 FPS. If I go to like high or near max settings, I'm only getting 60 or less than 60 because, you know, 1070. And I'm only using a Ryzen 5 2600. So, I mean, I still need to upgrade my CPU. Regardless, a 2070 is probably still good enough for the time being. But if you're the sort of person who like really notices the difference, or it really bugs you when the games aren't at max fidelity, or you know you've got money to spend, I don't see why not. However, remember, it's not a mobile phone. You don't need to replace that shit every year because that's how they make money. Just by saying, just adding a number to it and saying this time with even more resolution. I mean, who gives a fuck, man? Honestly, I've had my graphics card for about 5 years now, 4 years maybe, 4 or 5 years. So that's kind of what, well, not 5, 4 years. I've had my graphics card for about 3 or 4 years. Alright, the date keeps getting shorter, but I think it's definitely at least 3 years. So that's, to me, that's like, okay, that's a bit obsolete, but not entirely. I can still hold on for another year or so if I really had to. Can you do the Luther skip? We were trying to do a solo. Oh yes, we can. You can. I don't actually know. The issue is, Sibs, our power creep is actually quite low, so I think a gunner might be able to. I'm not sure if every class can at the moment, just because we're missing damage. You can still gain time, but you just can't destroy him immediately solo. It's much harder solo with our current. Once we get light stream weapons, maybe even liberate weapons, it becomes really easy. Like any class can do it, just basically.
Your attention, please.
I can't even think of touching endless. You do like 120k DPS average on Hunter Luster Gunslash. Gunslash got massive buffs because it got the sub buff from Luster, and then it got the 10% buff via the weapon title bonus. So it's actually quite strong. It's actually quite strong. But yeah, DPS is relevant in endless, but it's not that relevant.
This is just the beginning.
I probably should be focusing, not even paying attention. Yeah, a lot of people who like heard of endless by reputation and actually tried out realize that it's just endless. It's just endless, man. Already people are complaining about Magatsu and Lufa. Lufa's a good stage, by the way. You just need to know how to do it. Magatsu's kind of not great until power creep gets really silly. Oh, you really get used to it. Oh, Lufa, speaking of which, these load times are pretty bad, by the way. But I'm on tier 6. That was like a 5-second load time. Tier 6 graphics. So for endless, you probably want to lower your graphics. Higher FPS means faster loads. But more importantly, oh yeah, that's the most important part. Faster loads. You will save 1 or 2 seconds per stage, and that really adds up.
Yes, go on, flail.
So Lufa gives back 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes, right? I'll show you the significance of Lufa. Like, I started this stage with like 10:19. Did that tears grid just miss? I really hate this game. Yeah, anyway, I started this stage with 10:19. I should be at like 10:50 or 10:40 at the end of this. As long as I don't mess it up. Yeah, don't worry, people weren't getting Forever Loner and like the big dick titles and endless until a bit more damage.
A variable beyond my grasp.
Damage we currently have is I mean, you can get 1 nat pretty comfortably, the damage we have, but higher than that. Okay, that's 2. That beak has 300k HP for anyone who wants to know that. So if you can do these 250, you can break it quite quickly. 1 more penetration to break it. If it actually fucking hits the beat, I don't run out of PP. Come on, man. Seriously? Not having PP utility is really bad. Yeah, that beat break took like 30 seconds longer than it needed to. What the hell? I'm probably going to restart this run. I botched this big time. Things just went really wrong. Your mum is a cunt.
You're really quite
okay, so we're going to start again. That went really poorly. Yes, the biggest issue, the biggest gatekeeper for endless is always going to be PP. It's basically a glorified TA quest. It's about just autistic min-max speed running, ADHD, monster energy drink, button tap, 1 second spending time in place. okay, I lost my control of language a bit, but you know what I mean. It's about staying in one place for the smallest amount of time possible, and you need sustain and uptime to do that. Not having PP batteries at all. We don't even have orbit. We don't have the SSAs necessary to make a fake orbit using a Val weapon or Atlas weapon or whatever. We don't have Genon. We don't have anything. The only thing we do have is the bomb burgers, which I wouldn't recommend you spend money on making. Oh, me to call NA a power creep. Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase that. For Endless, NA is behind. Specifically. Let me be clear. If we're comparing
Your
the
attention,
sort of,
please.
if we're comparing to when JP players were getting the highest sort of title rewards for solo and whatnot, we're behind because people were only
Yes,
getting
sir.
the 70 mil title in Endless 1 when we had light stream weapons and light stream units, you know. End of episode 5 people were doing that, beginning of episode 6 for some classes, right? For Rondo was released at the end of episode 5 and was
This is just the
designed
beginning.
for mid episode 6. That was designed for liberate weapons. We're like 50% damage behind what you need for Rondo to even, you know, stand a chance in enjoying the quest. But the good news is that even if you don't get a high score, you can still get decent loot for Rondo. So I don't think... Are you fucking kidding me? What damn fucking Bamford idiot. Anyway, I don't think anyone's going to be... Even in part... It's going to be really hard for parties to even get to stage 30. But because party scaling is like 2 times solo scaling, you can see how having 4 people... What the hell? Anyway, you can see how having 4 people but 2 times the damage is advantageous compared to solo. So like, party will always be easier to get a high score in Endless, just because you got split, you're doing more damage relative to the quest, and you've got people spread out.
Please eradicate all enemies.
But not having PP is a massive detriment. It's like, it's impossible to understate how bad it is. I thought having 250 PP would be enough, but no, without any weapons that severely reduce PP reduction, like Liberate and stuff like that. And while we're still missing S abilities, it's just tedious. What the fuck? Like, I'm having to keep PP convert. I'm using the right ring ranger killing bonus, which is terrible, but it's better than nothing. Oh, what am I doing? I need to break the parts. And I've got to keep PP convert on the payroll at all times. Just don't have the sustain, man. I'm at 100 PP. I should be at max PP at the beginning of every stage, but there's nothing I can do about it. Are you fucking kidding me? And then something grabs me out of my goddamn fucking PA because this game's shit. And I waste the PP I spent on charging that PA in the first place. And then the enemy decides to run away because it didn't die, because I couldn't kill it, because something fucking grabbed me out of my guard. Why is that unblockable? I didn't even know the Gilnax grab was unblockable. Why? That's not important. The important part is knowing the quest helps, but I don't know, man. Like, this is really... it's hard to actually describe to you how unfun this is to do about PP, because it's not fun when it feels like you can't even play the game, right? It's unfun when the game takes away the control from you. Doesn't allow you to play it, so to speak. So not being able to, like, being out of PP all the time and having nothing you can do about it just blows. So don't get too frustrated that you can't play as you've seen, because damage isn't the issue here.
Can you solve
It's the
this
issue,
puzzle?
it's an issue obviously, but it's not the issue. What the? Certain classes and weapons are just unplayable without proper PP sustain. So stuff like Partisan or Force in general. I mean, almost every class has PP problems, but
Thanks.
some classes just need it. Can't be played. Bow in Endless at the moment? Hell no. Can gunners do that skip? Yeah, they can. 262 PP, good enough for a Bow Brave and Endless. Sorry I haven't been looking at the chat. The thing is, it's not, because... See, the thing is, Chiyu, right? The issue isn't necessarily having PP, because having a high capacity of PP will mean that you have a large stock to dump. But if your regeneration speed is still slow, it's a problem. So you kind of want to make sure you need to be able to manage your PP throughout a long amount of time. Please don't be break parts. Okay, back. Good.
Please eradicate all enemies.
Yeah, it's about having the ability to maintain it. So whether that's PP reduction or PP regen, no matter how you do it, just being able to consistently have PP. It's no use if you've got like 300 PP but you dump it all in a second all the time. You know? 262 is plenty. Like, I thought 230 would be enough, but actually playing the quest reminded me that, well, I had a few apprehensions before, because I've been doing Endless recently on JP as well, Endless 1 recently on JP, to try and get 4 laps, which is 140 million solo. And I realized when I was doing that, wait a minute, in NA we don't have any PP system, so what the hell are we gonna do? And this was like a couple days before Endless came out, actually. So it was right before it came out, and I realized there's nothing we can do about it because we just don't have the PP batteries. Okay, that was pretty good. I think I gained like 10-20 seconds there. Alright, Luther again, right? Hero and Gunner, the best bet forever alone in the current stage of Global. You give Fighter a shot. Yeah, I think Fighter wouldn't be that bad. Fighter wouldn't be terrible because... I know, but Fighter still has a PP issues. Low Limit Break makes it better to regen PP. It's still not great.
Go on, flail.
And then you gotta rely on like Sigma Wide Dance or Heartless Impact for movement, which, you know... PP converts down, I'm fucked. Did you see what kind of determination I have to make from early? It just sucks, man. Oh, I'm screwed. I've got no PP convert. What am I gonna do now? I just have to go for it. This isn't gonna be the fastest loop. I'm probably not even gaining time.
Akashic records are omniscience lies beyond the void.
Forever Alone would require an incredible amount of luck from me, an incredible amount of focus. Listen. Endless is tiring. Pain in the ass.
Beyond my grasp.
The hell, man. And like, alright, part of Hunter's weakness in Elder and Luther is that guard stance always runs out by this point, which is a big problem. I wonder if I can break this. Nope.
You're really quite troublesome.
You can't keep guard stance the entire duration.
No use for broken playthings.
Which, you know, is kind of important. So you don't have the damage you need. And the lock-on's messed up because there are still swords in the background.
The solution tells me that you struggle in vain.
Should be dead soon though, after his roll grappling. What?
What an obvious solution. This cannot be.
I lost 20 seconds there, but what can I do about that? I didn't have PP convert. And these load times are really bad. Oh, but I got a stage boost. I can gain time here. Quote, what? Vol doesn't start doing stupid shit like that. What's wrong with you, dude? Come on.
Just a little bit more. Keep it up.
Maybe not going time. No time, unfortunately.
Just a little bit more. Keep it up.
What? What? And right, obviously maintaining shift is near impossible without any of the... It's rough, man. Even with a 120-second shifter from Jet Boots S4, it's still really difficult. If you can teleport. Yeah, okay, that was pretty good.
A remarkable performance.
Valiant stance too weak for Theodore. Yeah, that's a good point. See what I mean? I completely forgot that because I'm using Fire Sub.
Hey, hey.
He did this. I mean, I've actually managed to get damage him. I managed to kill him in one other Cyclone already. But yeah, as you say. In a way, what would Sega's update behavior be to blame for us being underpowered? Alright, it's not that we're underpowered. It's just specifically for Endless. And to be fair, we're still technically slightly stronger than we would be at this point in JP anyway. I am just comparing it as someone who plays JP. Or if someone was looking at, hey, how comes that person on JP who got 70 million, which is the big Forever Loner title that everyone liked, how comes that person doing 30% more damage than me? One of the biggest issues is that they never gave us Orbit. Now that's a tangible design decision that I can blame. Because Orbit should have dropped with TD4, which was the Apprentice one, the Apprentice mining base, and we didn't get the VR version of mining base either. So you know, because we didn't get that, half the Orbits never even had their quest implemented in the game, and the other half just wasn't added because question mark. You know, and when you combine these factors, we just don't have Orbit. And if we don't have Orbit, then we basically have no PP batteries because one of the S abilities we need to make a PP battery, a fake Orbit Vow weapon or whatever you want. We have one of them. We have two of them actually. We're just missing the S1. It's an S1 that increases PP regen by 80% when the weapon is put away, which is what you want. Come on. What are you doing? What stage is next? Don't be weak point. Good. Oh, funny how I get time order in NA, like that matters. Couldn't I have gotten this time order in that 4? Please. I'm still hurt about that, you know. That's the only one thing needed to happen, and I lost a coin for it. It's so typical of this game. Only needed one thing to pass the coin flip, and I just completely failed it. Worst time as well. Oh, and this is a decent source for ultimate boosters. If you're grinding out a title and you just happen to want ultimate boosters, then you're in luck. Because you can get a decent amount because there's a lot of ultimate enemies there. And you can fight them multiple times if you go delay to that. I wouldn't say you want to farm in this ultimate boosters, but I think I get like 1 or 2 per run. But yeah, in general, regarding the power creep, we're just behind for endless standards, for high score endless standards. For the second endless quest, for Rondo, we're just flat out behind, way behind. Again, that was released when we had light stream. That was released on the eve of episode 5 actually, episode 6, sorry.
Just a little bit more. Keep it up.
Yeah, we're actually behind for that quest, and that quest was designed with higher requirements in mind, and that quest was designed for party anyway, so solo that quest sucks. There are so many factors that goes into Rondo being an unsuitable quest to do at this moment in time. I'm trolling. Die, please. Oh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Why is it fucking dark? Oh, and right, we don't have like Imperial Cleave and stuff like that, which is really helpful. Obviously, we didn't have Imperial Cleave when this quest first came out.
Just a little bit more. Keep it up.
But yeah. Though I can do without Imperial Cleave personally, since it's just kind of, it's gratuitous in some cases. It's just really helpful. Sometimes gratuity is good, because no one wants to be doing these spawns manually all the time.
A remarkable performance.
13 minutes. We don't have enough Ceres Zara, but then again, that's not really a problem. While Ceres is quite strong, and we might be getting it soon. I mean, you don't have Basilisk weapons. They could have fit in Basilisk weapons at any time, but they obviously, again, just didn't think about that. So Hunter's doing 5% less damage than it should, because we're missing the affix we had at this point. And yeah, Ceres came out with Elzelion, and again, they could release that in the badge shop, because this is the thing, right? Homura weapons didn't come out until Arkuma Sky Park land, which NA's not going to get, but they included that in the weapon badge 3, and they included Shien and stuff like that in Rising badge 4. So I'm guessing Basilisk and Ceres and stuff like that's going to be Rising badge 5. You know, and again, they could obviously go out their way to include it to help people who need it, but you know. That being said, Ceres, there are some plus pop 14 stars that are better than Ceres and stuff like that. Especially if your class couldn't use Ceres, because, you know, LOL, let's make a potential based on hit count without considering the fact that not every weapon can hit count. I hate when they do shit like that. But then again, if your weapon can hit count, then you don't give a shit. Ceres was useless for Partisan or Hunter in general, for that reason. And then this requires so much focus. It's not good for streaming. That's what I'm having to check chat in interval stage, because obviously I'm using 2 different monitors. Orbits are OT, yeah, but they've converted every OT weapon into new types, so there's no excuse. You know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, and you're probably not even disagreeing with me, but that's not an excuse. Like, this is an aside. Because they converted all the old types and new types, and they've even given some old types new potentials and new damage numbers. So like, they can do what the hell they want. They've shown from the beginning. That's episode 1 lore, right? They've shown that they can do whatever the hell they want. These load times are so bad. It's just up to them to say, hey, we want to do this because it might be important. Like how Homura weapons were put in Rising Badge 3 to be welfare. Like, that's fair enough. Homura is a pretty decent set for welfare. But, you know, you could have added Basilisk, but I think Basilisk is better welfare. Then again, Homura is updatable as of episode 5. So, you know, Basilisk isn't really sustainable. I just want my phrase decay. Not having phrase decay is such a big problem. Having to use phrase weak instead when I'm not always hitting light weak enemies is a question mark. Don't be stupid. Huh? Oh, this is alright. God damn, these names confuse the hell out of me. When I saw Corrupted Underground Shaft, I was like, wait, what? Like, I'm glad I've got the Geode Gorola, because I really like having infinite gear. But infinite gear is nothing without infinite PP, because you need to twirl anyway. Infinite gear is only really good once you get the crazy PP sustain stuff like Genin and whatnot.
Just a little bit more. Keep it up.
I don't even think I can get to the enemy because I've got no PP. What nonsense, man. Seriously.
I am
for the Earth's future and evolution.
Allow me to drop in. I doubt you would get through with that.
Did I use Master Hunter already? Whoopsie.
Abrek ad habra.
Do try not to die.
What the hell? Am I alright?
Fly forth. Alka heft.
I'm definitely not alright.
Here once sat wise women.
Do try not to die.
Righteousness shatters all creation.
Having EPO and stuff like that this early is okay though. It could have been worse.
Ramaton.
One thing that I always remark on is that anything that we're complaining about probably could be worse. Anything that I'm complaining about could be worse.
How was that? Oh, you think this is enough to do?
Yeah, I've got no mass phone. Okay.
Is that all? Emergency code Q.
Wait, did I just iron will? I just iron willed.
I shall send out divine retribution. A funeral
A remarkable performance.
Thanks for watching, or I'm glad you enjoy it, Rio, or whatever. I need to pay attention to the chat. What the fuck is the point of streaming? I need my keyboard. You're here. English dub sounds more intimidating. You think so? I think the Japanese kind of captures his character better. He's like really confident and self-assured because he thinks he's Deus, isn't he? He thinks he's a god. So he's like really quite cocky and sort of haughty sounding. The English version just kind of sounds like a bad guy, I guess. Though no, that Deus sounds okay. Big Deus for some reason sounds too regular. So you know how he uses like a voice modulator? Oh, for fuck's sake! You know how he uses like a voice modulator. So like massive big Deus Ex sounds like he sounds big. He doesn't use a voice modulator in English, so he just kind of sounds like a regular guy, which the voice line's okay, but it doesn't have the same sort of feel as Deus does. Fuck off. Give me the worst stage and then you make me do the stupidest fucking pattern. Also, shocking Elder's basically impossible. It's possible. Are you kidding me? What a wanker! Are you serious? So not only am I having to deal with retarded stage RNG, I'm having to deal with bad enemy AI. That wasn't a JA, was it? Because I hit stop. I fucking hate this goddamn game. I swear to God, I can't properly articulate how much I fucking hate this game. That entire sequence was the worst. I don't even know how I possibly. What the fuck? Not only did he do the worst attack twice, but the lasers appeared at the worst time, which caused the worst timing, which ruined my entire setup. God. Fucking damn it. Yeah, shocking Elder's not really worth it because you can't craft and there's no Gyrosoul for hunting, so I tried the shocking with regular DS, trust me, I tried. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I might as well just take the 1 minute time loss. Because I'm gonna lose time either way. It's just either I'm gonna lose time quickly or I'm gonna lose time slowly.
Please eradicate all
Moon
enemies.
behind, what a surprise. This is not HP boost. What? That's lucky. My spawns lagged, so Haggith didn't spawn in fast enough.
I'd advise you not to interfere. Perhaps I underestimated.
What? What's happening? Why are they both alive?
Perhaps I underestimated.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Ridiculous.
I am feeling I'm
Give her
trying
back!
to settle mine.
Give her back! Give her back!
You shitting me. You shitting me.
Give me more power.
Do try not to die.
And the voice line's different, so like, what's this spawn I just messed up because I'm not used to it and I don't really wear my headphones, so I can't hear anything in the first place.
Do try not to die. You think this is enough to defeat me?
My strength exists in
No, don't even start. No, stop. It's just torture having to keep fucking swapping rings. From killing bonus to PP convert when I need bonus, when I need boost PP.
I am here.
And I just feel like I can't play the goddamn fucking game.
Precisely as calculated.
Which is why I'm not gonna go for forever long. For now.
All accounting
Unless my mood
and
changes, which it probably
calculations.
will.
How can my predictions go wrong?
Like it's just like maintaining resources just feels awful. Having to stop what you're doing to make sure you have PP for the next one is ridiculously unfun. And then when you run out of PP, you can't play the game. And having to buff yourself with shifter real quick. Yeah, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's still a good stage, but
Can you solve
yeah,
this
of
puzzle?
course. You couldn't give me something like Urban HP boosted? Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Yes, oh fucking K. Only like 20 seconds back now. Fucking damn it, man. I'm dead. Oh, this English version has a big problem with voice lines as well. So if two enemies are using voice lines at the same time, you won't hear any of them. Well, no, you only hear one. Which I don't know. I don't remember JP having this problem. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I don't remember not being able to hear what Gruzerus is doing because Deadwing is talking. So it seems like a really weird issue to be English specific. No PP, I can't get doing it. Sit there and wait. And then run out of PP and then get my charge parry and then get fucking flipped off. This shit is so annoying! Jesus Christ, let me play the goddamn game. I hate this. I'm right here. I'm right here. It's not your normal annoyance as well, it's just running out of PP is such an awful feeling. It always has been. I don't even think I gained any goddamn time for that. It's hard to describe properly. It's just an awful feeling. It's like someone took the controller out of your hand and told you, nope, you can't do nothing at the moment. Maybe some new whining again. Why am I even here? I think I'm gonna stop after one now, but this one kind of just showcase it to nobody in particular. I.e. show off. These voices are Angie doesn't have a voice. The two dragons have a voice. For some reason in the English version they have the same exact voice actor, so they're indistinguishable. But even then, yeah, if one person's saying something, you can't hear what the other is, which is really annoying. Like this boost that increases your damage by 50% is I'm doing the same damage I'm currently doing in JP, or maybe even slightly less. Yeah, I'm like max fully geared, completely entirely fully geared in JP, but still. I haven't got lost. No time gain from this stage.
This challenge has pushed you to your limits, hasn't it?
Don't be silly. I fucking knew you were gonna do that. What is wrong with you? Don't stop. Your wing should be broken by the way in the life game.
Emergency code Q.
That missed. That's having PP issues on the sword of it. What's he fucking doing?
A remarkable performance.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I've probably been missing a bunch of stuff in chat. What are people saying? With the Hagito voice, yeah, I don't know why he sounds like that.
Hello.
I have no clue why they did that.
Thanks for
It doesn't
your
make sense.
patronage.
He's not supposed to sound like that. In fact, let me buff. See if I can get Fabulous on. I just AFK after it. But yeah, like the time you see me with 12 minutes is low. I didn't even get Magatsu, and my time is low. Partially due to bad load times, partially due to not concentrating, and partially due to playing like shit. But I didn't get Vegas or Tokyo. Yeah, alright. It's a bit of bad luck. Since Magatsu's not that much of a time loss now that you're really experienced at him. Yeah, you do less damage in that.
Your search for a challenge knows
Yeah,
no
you do
bounds.
less damage, but the AIS part is the same regardless of balance because Sega don't scale the AIS to anything, which makes it really bad in the data. That's when enemies have, you know, double, nearly triple the HP because AIS doesn't scale like that, which is ridiculous. But again, Sega have just decided they're not going to deal with that. How about they just don't put Magatsu in Quest anymore? That's their decision. And to be fair, that's an okay decision, but it doesn't help the fact that you still got content in the goddamn game. Why are you live, man? Anyway, it doesn't help that they've got content in the game that they just don't want to fix. But that's the Sega sort of MO, right? They'd rather make decisions after the fact. So like, okay, we're going to make sure not to put Magatsu in any more endless quests because we don't scale the AIS, right? Which again is not the worst thing. At least they're learning their lesson. Like they removed pretty much all behind orders from solo endless in Rondo, but they're still in memories. They're still in endless one. So what the hell? They make changes, but only after the fact. So that's why the old content always has some really stupid decisions made to them, because they're rare to actually implement any of the new stuff they've learned in the old content. Just make new content and then fix it. No. This quest still doesn't have a drink terminal, so if you want to refresh drink in this quest, which can get very long, you have to literally kill yourself. Strategically kill yourself so you can go back to the camp ship, so you can regen drink, and that's really absurdly annoying. Since you need to do that twice in a 4-lap run. When I was going for 140 million, you need to do that twice. What are you doing over there? I don't understand. What was your plan? And like they did a run, 700 mil run, party run where they were going for like 12, you know, something like that, right? You know, they have no drink terminal, so they have to keep dying to refresh their drink. Or maybe, I don't even know if they refresh their drink or not. Bell, do you remember if Mill and them not refreshed their drink when they were doing that run? I don't remember if they did. I don't even know, actually. Okay. Why is this game just garbage? What the fuck is happening? Let me play. Anyway, yeah, this quest is really frustrating if you couldn't tell. If you've never seen me do it before. This is like the easiest way to raise someone's blood pressure. I'm gonna put it in my car, man. But yeah, wild dance is usable aside from mobility, even though that was asked like 12 years ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did, so they die over and over again. But yeah, they just don't like to implement reverse backwards compatibility. They'd rather just, hey, you know what? Let's leave that quest as a product this time. From an artistic standpoint, you can say, you know what? That's not even a terrible idea. It's fun seeing that quest you like at the time instead of having everything modernized. But it also shoots them in the foot because, you know, old content becomes nearly unplayable. I'm using that character. God, I know Master Hunter. I'm getting hit stun by every fucking thing in the game. I don't know why it feels like I'm getting interrupted more in NA. Maybe I actually am. It genuinely feels like I'm getting interrupted much more in the NA version. And there's no like, you know, the same shit as JP. Maybe because everything's dying much faster. Yeah, okay. That's precisely what I'm talking about. What the hell interrupted me? The laser? Of fucking course it. I actually spent like 5 minutes in this castle. In fact, yeah, I just spent 5 minutes in the castle. I just passed 5 minutes point now. You know, so it's not fun, man.
You're very nearly finished.
It's a headache, and this is a massive, 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 massive headache. When I say it's not fun, let me be more accurate. It's a massive headache to deal with endless without any of the sort of conveniences we come to have. But then again, we never had those conveniences originally, so this, you can argue, this has come from a standpoint of somebody who is spoiled. But again, who gives a fuck if I'm spoiled? Doesn't make the fact that not having an orbit weapon doesn't make any logical sense. Oh, he doesn't actually spawn if you... I didn't know that. He doesn't spawn if you don't move. But yeah, anyway, I hope people are enjoying it or not. Oh, Pop, sorry, if you're still here, you can't get the bonus by buying weapons. You have to drop them. They have to appear in your drop list. So you either have to drop them actually or buy them from a vendor. Any 7 to 12 stars you can buy from a vendor. Try buying them if you haven't already dropped them, because that puts in your drop list, which will count for the compendium. I'm gonna go on JP after this anyway. I'm gonna do the new XQ a couple times. I don't like the new XQ though. I think the new XQ is garbage. Really. No, let me rephrase it. The new XQ isn't garbage. It's just bland, boring. It's very easy. So I lost motivation to speedrun it because it just feels like, you know. What's this? Consumes as the video quality on YouTube seems to be a bit lower, but maybe that's just you. I lowered the bitrate slightly by about 1,500, so I lowered it by 1,000. Sorry, so it's now 3,500 instead of 4,500. So that might be it. But I don't know. Shouldn't make that much of a difference though, to my knowledge. it makes it blurry in fast motion. Well, I mean that's streaming PSO2 in general. In fact, a lot of videos, like actual rendered videos, I see of PSO2 have the same problem. But yeah, no, that's correct. I lowered the bitrate because I didn't want to have any lag when I was doing Endless on JP yesterday. Yesterday, a couple days ago. I was doing it a few days ago. Are you gonna run group Endless and NA at some point? I'm on ship 2 now, by the way, Net. Also, how you doing? Yeah, actually, I just got a ping. I don't know if you heard it. I just got a Discord ping asking me to help practice with Rondo, which I'm okay to do. Because Rondo's good money, right? And solo Rondo's a bust, so I don't mind helping people to learn this quest either. Endless is a large learning curve, but it starts to take quite a lot of time after a while. So when people are brand new, I'm fine with kind of teaching them the way, as long as they listen. Because Endless gets really annoying if people don't listen, since stage orders need to be fulfilled. Endless one's a lot more stage order reliant, so you kind of need to know if it's his break parts, attack parts to break them and whatnot. But overall, Endless can be fun. I just feel like the learning curve it presents puts people off, because they go into Endless with friends and just fuck about, you know, and then they get like 1 million and then they never think about it again because Luthor wasted 10 years of their time. On day one, I mean yesterday, on Twitch I believe, I don't see most of the runs, but I saw a couple. A lot of people were just getting absolutely ripped to pieces by Endless, which is to be expected because it did the same thing on JP. But now that I know how the quest works inside out, it's a lot different, more different than when it was brand new and seeing people get ripped to pieces was kind of the norm. If you're on ship 2, you already got access to a 70mm Omega freeze. I didn't see that. I couldn't find any freeze times. I don't know if the translation is garbage or whatnot. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I was looking for free time yesterday. I don't know if the translation is bad or not, but the only things I saw were EXP. I saw EXP, rare drop rate, and tech damage resist, and I think ally buff, something like that. But other than that, I couldn't find it. I'll take a look again though, because I kind of need that. I got froze. I've been frozen quite a few times when I was doing my runs yesterday. Area is the person that has it. Freeze nullified. Yeah, I didn't see that yesterday. Pardon me. What part is it on? Arms, legs, or rear? If you're using OBS with a NVIDIA 2000 or 3000 series, I do not have that. I was actually going to get a 370 today, but for obvious reasons I didn't.
Precious little time
Obvious
remains.
reasons known as fuck yourself. Basically. Because bots, they literally went out of stock in the first minute again. I really don't like NVIDIA at all. They are like, come on. The only way to get one was to camp outside of a physical store in the US. I'm not gonna camp for days. Well, I'm not even in the US for the first part, in the first place, but why would you camp outside for days for a goddamn new graphics card? Rear, okay, I'll take a look. My internet's also not very good due to very unfortunate circumstances. I am my internet can't even be any faster, and the thing is, it's not even like because I'm in a third world city or anything like that. It's literally just the way the network is in the UK is garbage. You know, I work for the company, so I know, but the way the network is trash. So I just happen to be the furthest distance you could possibly be from where the internet is actually provided, which means it's like nearly a kilometer. It's more than a kilometer actually. So my internet just isn't great. My upload is 6 and my download is 32, which is usable. Don't get me wrong, it's still fiber. Well, technically it's still fiber. It's semi-fiber. It's copper fiber. It's still usable, but for streaming, yeah, my bitrate's basically capped. Yeah, I know the shortage is for scarcity by NVIDIA. It's the same. It's just, yeah. Quality is way better when streaming in using GPU streaming. It is VDSL. That's precisely what it is. Yeah, there's not much more to say. It's VDSL. Open reach
You're almost
bullshit.
out of
But
time. Be careful.
that's just unfortunate. Like there are only really two companies that provide like, I was about to say hardware. Companies that provide an actual line plant, actual physical internet in most areas in the UK. In fact, most areas in the UK it's only one. Some areas is two, and if you're in like a major like central part of a city, then that's when all the sort of third party, I guess you can call them indie companies, actually provide internet, and they provide better service, obviously. But yeah, I worked for OpenReach, and yes, it's BT, but you know, it's ironic, right? I work for the internet providing people, but I couldn't give myself faster internet because there's literally nothing I can do about it, just because of my distance from the green box. But yeah, anyways,
Challenge over.
that's just how it goes. Anyway, yeah, so Nep said there's a lot to learn and requires a lot of optimization. You ran it a lot on JP, but being consistent on it is hard. Consistent, like with anything, right? Consistency comes with experience. You've literally just got to do it over and over again until it becomes second nature, and it will become second nature, right? Endless is quite natural for me, but I still need to concentrate if I want a good score. Doing it on NA was a bit of a lurch because it's not just the power, it's the lack of PP maintenance. So you can adjust the power, because if you're doing high lap endless on JP anyway, like I'm doing lap 4 on JP, it kind of feels like how lap 2 or lap 2/lap 3 feels on this version. So the amount of PAs usage, the usage of PAs is similar. It's just I use 3 PAs and I'm in trouble. Whereas in JP, my PP is basically infinite. With Luster Sub's killing bonus, is that trench coat? It's not a trench coat, is it? That's not a trench coat. Okay. Anyway, my PP is basically infinite with Luster Sub because of killing bonus and the tech art skill. So, and there's Genin as well. Yeah, we don't have any PP batteries. I said earlier, we didn't get Orbit from TD4. They could have compromised and given us Orbit at any time, but we didn't get Orbit. We haven't got the Spirited Response S1. We have the S2, but it's really, really rare. Trick or Treat drops a bunch of decent SSAs, but it actually doesn't drop anything because, for scarcity, the drop rates for Trick or Treat are god awful. Did I get an ultimate boost from that run, by the way? I don't know. I didn't. How many ultimate boosters have I gotten? I did 4 endless runs yesterday and 1 today. But then again, I did only stop at 1 lap today, so I only killed the ult mobs once. I had 0 before I started. 8? Whoa. Shit, that means I got 2 per run. Or maybe I got some from somewhere else, whatever. Luminous adaptation, that was it. Luminous adaptation. S2, sorry. I couldn't find any. Maybe someone bought them all up. Or maybe I'm spelling it wrong. There's only one. Yep. I hope you bought it. I was having this conversation with someone like not even 10 minutes ago, not even an hour ago. And yeah, this is a problem. I did mention this. But if you didn't, obviously, if you weren't in the stream at the time, you probably wouldn't have heard me. And people have asked me about it, but you're screwed. There's only 6 left in the market, so if someone's like cubed theirs because they didn't know if it was worth any money, or someone's not playing in ages. In fact, Zephyron, like 3 of them belong to Zephyron for obvious reasons. Yeah, it's 25 million. Yeah, you need this. You can. The thing is, you can just not. Wait, is Monster Hunter selling this thing? Oh, did Endless not go well with him? Shit, I need to ask him actually. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I moved to ship 2, because things actually exist here. You have like 30 left. Yeah, okay, so Zephron's controlling the market basically. Sorry, someone yeah, someone notified me actually. Someone who was watching my stream, when I was speaking to them, said the person in your stream has 2 of them in the market. And I was like, it must be, there's only one person I think that could be. Because this was when the stream just started and you were in my chat. But yeah, you can do that if you want. I'm not even gonna be like, hey, don't scalp, that's not my business. I was actually going to write my guide on Endless, which, if that caught any attention, it might drive the price up. Anyway, go back to topic. You can technically do it without it. You just won't be able to gain the massive amount of time you would be able to gain. You'd probably lose like 20 seconds if you wanted to wait for him to finish his time slot and then break his beak normally. Which, you know, it's not terrible, it's just not ideal. Because it would still be worth damaging his beak and then just like, you know, attacking him when he comes back with any PA you can that can hit the beak real quick. Right, let's switch to JP real quick. I can't do Endless at the moment, I can't focus. Yeah, you can use, sorry, I know you asked this earlier and I didn't actually answer your question. You can use, what's that thing called? You can use stones, so like photon boosters or whatever. Any exchange that gives you a weapon will count to your drop list, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm 90% sure that's how it works. 90% sure that's how it works. But the difference between having 7.5 and 10% it's not multiplicative, it's additive, so it's not that huge of a difference. So it's literally 2.5%. But yeah, it applies to Gunslash, which I don't know if NA does it now, if it applies to Gunslash on NA now. But if it does, Gunslash gained a 10% power boost, and then Luster Sub gained another 10% power boost, and then obviously Luster Sub buffs Gunslash. Is TMG normal attack spam meta? No. I mean, yeah, but no. It just doesn't count if it's the weapon shop, yeah, it's player shop. Right, so before you go, not Gunslash buffs, I mean so what happened is, you know, the compendium titles. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, right. So yeah, you know the compendium titles you get for getting a certain amount of weapons, and it gives you bonus to main class weapons for that class. Before, it didn't apply to Gunslash in any class, but they updated it recently with the Luster buffs in the 14th of October. They've updated it so that it works on Gunslash now. So Gunslash has got a 10% damage buff overall. But yeah, sorry. Before you go, any tips to play Hunter Luster Gunslash? Learn how to play Gunslash, I guess. I'm not really an authority on Gunslash, though I do know that Serpent Ear is like your highest DPS PA at the moment. Rage Dance, Serpent Ear, Strize are really good. Gunslash isn't that complicated. It's actually quite a simple weapon. But yeah, you can just learn to abuse your guard points. Oh, and Iron Racked and Crafted, of course. But yeah, it's not really a complicated weapon. It's actually very straightforward, in fact. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you're not doing damage on it or because you're not good at it. I'm just saying, yeah, the only tips I can give is, well, none actually. Apart from those minor tips I gave you, I don't actually know how to play Gunslash that well. I only have a cursory knowledge from watching other people play it. Right, that new XQ, I tried it twice yesterday, and my best time was like 4 minutes and 16 seconds. I don't like it. The quest feels very vapid. It's very plain, you know? I don't have a better way of describing it. The quest is just very, 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 very plain. I don't know, because I think I know what they were going for, right? They were clearly going for a quest that rewards you for playing well rather than punishes you for playing poorly. And they tried to get rid of that whole weapon weakness bullshit, which, okay, fair enough. But the stages are so bland, man. Seriously. They've made it so that, like... They've made it so that, every stage is just like one enemy at a time, you know, and every enemy is unthreatening, and it's just, I don't know, man, I don't like it. I watched the Luster run, the 2-minute 48 Luster run, and it, to be honest, I'm bitter. Genuinely, I'm actually, let me go get me stir fry real quick. Okay, let's do a run first. I'm genuinely bitter because watching Luster run this quest and full well knowing that they could run full week starts, it just kind of annoys me, you know, because it's like, well, I mean, most classes could probably run the weak starts, but it's just like, why put weak points and why put enemies in the game with multiple parts and whatnot if you're just going to give future classes pseudo hit scan or outright give them hit scan? Let me show you. It's not bad, it's just very easy. Like the first stage is rough there. Yeah, it's just like very, you know, it's not designed like the previous one was designed to be hard. Yeah, there, pop. Yeah, it's like it was designed not to be as hard as the previous. The previous one had Deus in the first stage. You had like, you did like 50% extra damage, and you couldn't get hit for 60 seconds, and you had 5 million HP, which was a lot at the time. You know, you couldn't get hit for 60 seconds, but you probably had to spend more than 60 seconds fighting him. And the second stage had Aratron and the Woe Guarders that you needed to shock them. He could shock them for you. You need to stay to something, and he could shock them for you. So you had synergy in that way. But you had to deal with Wolgers that had a lot of HP and did a lot of damage, and then you had to deal with Dual Phaleg, which a lot of people at the time probably tried in the story. But this, when the previous XQ released, Phaleg actually had more HP than the story one, had double the HP as the story one, and there was the electric floor. And in the fourth stage, had 3 enemies that could spawn additional mobs. You know, Chrome Dragon, Angel, Apprentice. In the fifth stage was an enraged Omega Hunar with 11 million HP. It was clearly designed to be a quest that was challenging, it was hard, it was supposed to be like hard, and it kind of lived up to that. This quest is just toothless. Monosashi made a Reaper gun slash, that's probably why, but still, man. He did it in like 20 minutes, he did the first stage in 20 seconds. It takes me about 40 to do it. Maybe if I don't start guard stance, damn, man. Look at this. Why am I fighting an enemy that can do this? Luster can just hit scan away, and that's what I'm fucking talking about. That's precisely what I'm talking about. He's done the stage by now. While I'm unable to hit his head because he's enraging, and then he's swinging, so I'm still unable to hit his head. You can just hit scan the enemy for. And it did make me bitter. It genuinely made me kind of bitter. It's like, why would they? What's the point of designing any more enemies with any more unique attributes if you're just gonna make all your classes auto hit? Like, it really, it kind of started with Hero, but Hero's not hit scan. Hero's just got a lot of generosity on its PAs in regards to their range, their speed, their tracking ability, and you know, whatnot. But it wasn't until like Phantom and Etoile where melee weapons basically had a button that took you precise. Well, Hero has it as well, but they have one button that takes you precisely to where you need to be on the enemy. You're aiming at it, it will take you, it will teleport you there basically. And obviously Phantom can spam techs, which techs were designed for a class that had no PAs. So having like techs that, you know, techs are really good. Ill Grants, Gig Grants, Gizonde, I mean, techs in general are just pretty strong because they were designed to compensate for a class that couldn't do anything else other than techs. So when you give full technique access, usable offense text to a class that can do other stuff, you get Phantom. This is a catch-up quest. I think so too. Well, to be more specific, I think it's a quest designed just kind of, you know, as just something to fill in the time. And the crazy part is it's been 2 years since we got last two, so that's why I'm disappointed. But I get the reason behind it. I'm just not really happy about it. News on the 26 seconds. Yeah, because he's got a Ripper rifle and he's got fucking range attacks on Rockhead. He doesn't have to worry about Rockhead's head moving out the way. I mean, a Ripper sword would technically work as well, but again, it's a sword. It's still not going to be hitting Rockhead effectively. And they gave him so much goddamn HP for some reason. Most of my hits aren't even hitting his weak spot. And there's nothing I can do about it. I failed the stage order, which I think is good, because Elder's much faster to kill. Because the classes were designed specifically to be more streamlined, yes, but it turns out when you make classes more streamlined and easier to use for lower level players, they also tend to be very good in general. What are you doing? I can't get hit right. See, I can't attack him until he moves his wings. Are you he's so slow. I gotta restart because I got hit. He's so fucking slow, man. Yeah, so you basically nailed the well, hit the nail in the head to be more accurate. I don't even know what I'm talking about. You hit the nail in the head. They were designed to be easier to play at a base level, like a low level. They're supposed to be flashy power fantasy weapon classes that kind of just do everything in a flashy way for you, right? They were designed that way. But when it comes to high level play, they're quite similar to every other class. It's just, if I was to show you like a graph of how skill interacts with your output on a successor class, it would pretty much be a straight line that starts like a bit up the, actually no, let me do it right now. Let me go into Paint real quick and show you what I'm talking about. So, you know, capture. So like if I drew a graph real quick, right? This is like damage, right? This is how much damage, this is how much output you're getting. And this is your input. This is like the skill you have. A successor class would be something like this. At like literal brain dead levels, normal attack spamming, missing JAs and whatnot, your damage is still not that bad. You can just spam normal attacks, you can just spam PAs wantonly. Your damage isn't that bad, so it actually starts a bit up the Y axis regardless of your input. But then it's fairly linear. Obviously I can't draw a straight line, but just imagine that being a straight line. Like the more you get better at the class, the more it rewards you with damage. While a lot of older, especially the older your class is, the more skewed the graph gets. So we go to like damage Y axis, input X axis, it's more like this. So at a base level with a regular class, it's like you need to get to a certain level of input, right, before your damage starts to actually go up. Like there are very fundamental basics for classes like Fighter, Ranger, Hunter. There are very fundamental basics that you need to get past, or you're doing zero damage. Your damage is dog shit if you're not using, if you don't have no idea how to use the weapon. Hunter has a lot of JA related bonuses, which means that missing JAs are a death sentence, like 80%, 90% damage loss. They all have, each weapon has 11 PAs, so like the weapons are spread thin. You gotta know what PAs to use, even though every weapon has distinctly stronger PAs that obviously you want to use the strongest ones. You still got to learn the mechanics, and the gear systems for these weapons are usually designed in a way where they punish you for not having gear. So for successor classes, right, you basically get rewarded for playing the class well. If you play the class as they want you to play it, you get extra damage. But for regular classes, if you're not playing the class properly, you lose damage. Does that make sense? Basic damage being tied to basic shit like JA bonuses and like the old weapon gear, sword gear, partisan gear, double saber gear, TD gear, knuckles gear. All these gear systems basically kneecap you in the face for not having them active, which again isn't hard necessarily. It's not the point. It's just they were clearly designed in that way. What are you fucking doing? They were designed like if you don't have the gear, the weapon is useless. Whereas, again, Neo classes only reward you. And I'm not saying the Neo classes are poorly designed, it's the opposite. They're good, they're well designed, but they don't like to retroactively apply this treatment. So what you end up getting is classes that, you know, even if Hunter does good damage, even if Ranger does good damage, even if Bounce does good damage, right? That's not important to do good damage, because you still need to work so hard, and you need to like do gymnastics to actually get the maximum amount of damage, whereas you don't really need to do that. You're spending more time thinking about what you need to do. Though, again, legacy classes do have their bonuses. They're not all doing it. Don't get me wrong. Are you fucking kidding me? How did I go through it? I don't know why you did that anyway. You're way past the damage button when you do it anyway. He's already finished the stage by now. I don't know, maybe I am just picking it. Because I didn't like, I mean, I'm fine with Luster because Luster requires some skill. No, that doesn't count as damage, right? Yeah, anyway, Luster still requires slightly more skill than Phantom and Ep, right? But it's still just, it's ridiculous. Everything hits exactly where it needed to. Oh, and the skill trees, right, yes. Phantom skill tree is Phantom skill tree is basically free for a subclass, but we're not talking about subclass, we're talking about main class. Lord of Thorns is a skill which I don't quite understand what they were going for. But yes, Lord of Thorns is the only thing out of like all successor class trees which is a trap. Everything else is just take this skill that you basically can't miss. Game audio's louder than me. Really? Wow, it took quite a long time for someone to mention that. Thank you. Maybe because I changed my position. Alright, let me move the mic a bit closer. Yeah, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, who gives a fuck though, man? I complain about successor classes all the time. I mean, I'm mainly claiming about I hated Phantom because gig grants. Just watching when I was going through Rondo, I think when I first started playing Rondo is when I really truly developed an unironic hatred of Phantom. You know, first it was like an ironic joke, like I used to meme about Illusion Rave being broken, right? But it wasn't until I did Rondo, and Rondo was absolute suffering with Hunter. Getting Eternal Loner was so painful with Hunter, right? And it was probably worse with Fighter. Bell got it the same day as I did, slightly before I did. But it was suffering as Hunter, and just watching Phantoms glide through it, getting 100 mil plus by just basically using gig grants every stage, because gig grants does everything for you, and using ill grants when that failed, or Gizonde or Megid. It did piss me off. Of course it pissed me off. You know, you can always argue, why do you care about what other people are doing? But of course I do. It's a video game. You'd expect it to be somewhat balanced, right? Oh no, that's a lie. A balanced game is a boring game. I think PSO2's like sort of reputation as a somewhat of a Kusoge, right? You know, a game that's got all this ridiculous bullshit in it. Like in my opinion, every class has got something that's somewhat overpowered, without exception. It's just, you know, it's not always a vacuum where those traits can shine through. Even Fighter, even Summoner. I think every class has something that, if you look at it, if it wasn't a regular game, it would be like, who thought that was okay? That's such free damage. But like when you compare them to each other, because everything's relative, right? it's like, well, Fighter's DS Kamae actually isn't that impressive. Or I mean, DS is a pretty good, in a vacuum, it's not even that terrible a weapon. It's just quite limited nowadays, right? But yeah, in a vacuum, it's like, wow, DS isn't a terrible weapon. But then when you compare it to everything else in the game, it's just not that impressive anymore. Because DS was quite good during episode 5. Obviously, Fighter was, you know, rare in its ugly, its weaknesses were rare in its ugly heads, right? But DS was still quite a good weapon in episode 5, and Fighter was still a decent class during episode 5, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Bouncer has broken stuff, despite kind of being a neglected class recently. You know. Don't flap in the air. Snowbump is an example of a fucking enemy that's like, it's a UH enemy, right? UH enemy is fucking annoying. But that's what it's supposed to be. I'm kind of glad we've got annoying enemies again. But look at this shit. Alright, not only did he just delete my Volgraptor, but how am I supposed to hit this fucking enemy without having hit scan and shit? Without being a range class or without having hit scan as a melee class? Seriously, look how far it just jumped back. It's just... God, I can complain all day. In fact, I am complaining all day. And yeah, Plenzer's an example of it. Plenzer was right when it comes to relative like strength. Right, Bouncer was really actually quite strong. When Plenzer came out, it was one of the stronger classes in the game when Plenzer came out. Because again, if we're going relatively, everyone was still on Night Stream, and Plenzer's not that much weaker than Night Stream. And obviously, they're still using Plenzer now. They haven't do weapon swap Plenzer though, because the power creep for Plenzer is kind of on the rare its ugly head a bit. I've killed him, haven't I? Pain in the ass for killing him. And then doubles. How about this? Volgraptor missed somehow because doubles anorexic. I'm not gonna get 4 minutes. I'm not gonna get 20%. Ignoring stage orders. Well, for the second stage, I'm just trying. Alright, for the second stage, yes. No, for the first stage, yes. I don't want the Omega Files. For the second stage, I have to pass the stage order because getting Fortress is better than Veterage any day, for obvious reasons. For the third stage, I just want to kill it as fast as possible. Breaking parts slows me down too much. For fuck's sake! Why are you jumping backwards for? They're gonna resist. I think it's gonna resist. Do the PAs that he causing to resist actually do damage to him? Alright, the buff in POP, I forgot about that. I didn't even use it in the earlier stages. Yeah. Same as my last time. 414. It's like, oh, what headache. 0 damage. Okay, so because I know there's a glitch, right? It's not a glitch, but there's a indicator when he's gonna resist your PA. The last PA that hits him doesn't. No numbers flash up. So the numbers don't flash up. You can be like, okay, that's the hit you resisted on. So you can actually save yourself and resist the PA. Stage 5 is just mask. Yeah, if he resists damage, it's the type of thing, it does 0 damage. Like the PA that caused him to do the animation also does 0 damage. So if he resists something like Volgraptor, it's a big waste of time. But yeah, you can tell when he's gonna resist roughly anyway. You can kind of just calculate it if you have enough experience. But yeah, it's like, it's only just mask. Yeah, exactly. All the stages you just saw are massive. Look how huge each stage is. The stages are humongous. They're like double the size. Well, I think it's double. Is it double? How much tiles is a regular stage? 16, right? These stages are not 16. They're 36 tiles. So it's more than double. It's 6 by 6. No, 7 by 7. They're 49. Are they normally 25 or are they normally 16? I don't actually remember. I think they may be 25. But anyway, the stages are humongous. And they just only have one enemy at a time, and they're so unthreatening. Yeah, it's like the VR Rock Bear Arena. Like some VR state back in when Extreme Quest was when people used to do the old original Extreme Quest, there were occasionally stages that were that size, but it's not common. I don't know, man. This quest isn't fun to speedrun. It's more annoying because it's just like, it's not impressive to speedrun because you're not being challenged. But at the same time, this quest is just a pain in the ass. I think I could probably do a partisan sub 4, but then how many times do I want to run this to try and get that? Rock Bear, see, Rock Bear's crap. I don't have there's no Ripper partisan. I've got a kind of a Ripper sword, but Rock Bear on sword is garbage anyway because of all the stuff he does. I mean, you know what? We can try use a sword. If I can save 10 seconds on Rock Bear, and then I don't do as poorly on Mask. I mean, double dodge some Volgrappers and stuff, but you know, whatever, man. You're watching Monosashi do it with take 20 seconds on that stage, and then 30 seconds. He fought the Omega Files as well, and he still only took 30 seconds. Shit, I forgot to equip my cat ski. But this is barely stronger. It's only got, oh, I didn't even shift her. I'm trolling. Nova Strike. That was my parry. Was he out of range or something? Like, I don't really want to pass a stage order because I think it's faster to fight the regular crowds. The partisan can actually fail the stage order because the number of hits is so low. And that was a miss as well. Yeah, no thanks. What even drops here? A lot of stuff. It's mainly like catch up. It drops a bunch of 15 stars, 15-star weapons, a bunch of 13-star units. Drops a lot of different currency, like recycle badges, medals, buster medals, not buster medals. Yeah, buster medals. I think it's Armada medals, all sorts of shit. It's a lot of resources. It drops some good affixes as well. It drops Rigand affixes. I don't know what they're called in English. Maybe they've not even been named yet. Have they been named yet? It's basically a catch-up quest, yeah, but it doesn't make sense that they would use an extreme quest for something like that. In fact, that's very disappointing. Because Extreme Quest is one of the few places where they can make the game hard, you know? Like, listen, I don't want to be a dickhead being like, oh, the game needs to be for pro gamers and whatnot. But I do feel like they have very limited avenues to make this game challenging, and the only place they actually have is really the solo quests. So if they kind of, you know, release a solo quest after 2 years and say, hey, here's a catch-up quest, that's easy as hell. You know, oh, they're untradeable because they're on 13 stars. Rigand, really? Huh, it drops all medals. So yeah, whatever. You can't transfer Rigand, can you? You can only transfer, you can't transfer them. I know it's 40-33, which is basically, they're basically absolute glare, which is really crazy. But I don't remember, I think they said you can't make it or you can't transfer it. If you can transfer it, it'd be pretty nice. This game is generally super casual, yes. there are very limited options for tryharding, yes, which is why it disappoints me when the few places that you can't transfer, can't make, thought so. What is their plan then? To make a receptor for it? What, so they can make more money? That's what they're gonna do, aren't they? They're gonna make a receptor. What's the point of making something that can't even be transferred on units? What is it? I guess it's like catch-up effect. It's kind of like the exceed of units, I guess. But yeah, I agree. I think it's fine that the game's casual. I don't particularly have a problem with the game being designed in a way that is like, you know, more geared towards casual players. I'm fine with that. I just think it is disappointing. It's like if they release Solo Sodom, right? Which they're going to release. They're going to release Solo Sodom similar to how they released Masquerade, which is what, again, one of the few quests that is only solo, and because it's only solo, they try to make it more difficult. Like Solo Guides Trigger, Solo Phaleg, Solo PD, anything that's solo, they try to make it slightly harder because it's the few places where they can do it and players don't feel entitled. I should check out this new scratch as well. Oh yeah, you can check item price now. Question is, how much is this worth? 60 million? 52. Okay. I'm wearing outerwear, aren't I? How can I get rid of my outerwear? Are there any costumes in this scratch? There is. This doesn't even look bad. I think this outfit has too many accessories in it. This is my blandest outfit. Use this. Yeah, anyway, I saw some of the stuff and I thought, hey, a lot of the scratch actually looks quite nice. But it's 50 mil. White doesn't look too bad. And it's only 6 million as well. I might as well grab that. No. What does the innerwear look like? Hang on. Oh, I hope I don't get banned from YouTube as well for doing this. What does the innerwear look like? Preview. Yeah, that's about right. Of course. The blood's an interesting touch though. This is like the new sort of every thought on Twitter is using. Yeah, 60 million. This is the new people who like to touch themselves to their character outfit, isn't it? Admittedly, I like the aesthetic, but look at the titty window. Look at this. What the? Okay, so I only just realized. What? Yeah, all right. You know, it's really easy for them to make money by doing this, you know. Obviously, it's covered by the outerwear, which you're kind of supposed to be wearing, but if you're not wearing the outerwear, then congratulations. I don't know what you won, but you've won something. How much does it cost? 60 million. How much does the white one cost? 30. All of them are going to be expensive, aren't they? Yep. Yes, indeed. Yeah, this is like... It's been a very long time since we've got an outfit that's like as universally wearable as this. I've seen so many people on Twitter already wearing this. But it doesn't look properly on it. It doesn't look proper unless you've got the accessories as well. The tights, how much are the tights worth? 60 mil as well. So it's already 120 mil just to wear these two parts. What else is there? There is the hat, which is 30 mil, so that's 150 mil, 160 mil. Then you wear the earrings for completion's sake. You know, it's just, listen, I get it, right? But at the same time, I don't get it. How could they get away with this? Oh man, this would be banned in NA. It wouldn't, obviously, but they would never release it if this game released in NA first. So alright, how much? This is 50 mil, right? I like the Margarita preview for this, but the outfit itself is kind of lazy, and it doesn't even have an outerwear. I just clocked. There's no outerwear for it. So what? It's all accessories then. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Bloody collar, 20 mil. Bloody wings, 17 mil. Bloody loincloth. Yeah, I hate when they do that, you know. I really, really, really hate when they make everything an accessory. I think the bloody loincloth could be generally useful, but it's just like, come on, man. Then again, making the outfit more plain gives you more space to mess around. What else have we got? No highlights E. These are new. I like no highlight eyes. They're some of my favorite eyes in the game. I'm gonna grab these. No highlights E. What about the hairstyles? Bloody hair 1. Oh right, this is the preview hair. I guess this looks alright. How much is it worth? Only 20 mil, that's pretty cheap. The second one on the other hand is 60, because of course it is. What about this hair? Only 20 as well. What's it look like? Okay, it's a bit much. So no good hairstyles. Don't know what metallic makeup looks like. Oh, right. Fair enough. I mean, this scratch is alright. If you want to wail, this is a good scratch to wail on. You can probably make like 100 or maybe 200 mil with one 12 scratch if you're lucky. And again, inflation's pretty bad in this game. We got some recolors as well, didn't we? What did we get? Stella Ardor. Oh, we got the Red Riding Hood stuff recolored. Oh damn! I mean, fucking yellow. Why is there yellow? This would look nice if the yellow was like a more neutral color. I mean, this looks nice. This actually looks really good, right? But why yellow? I like this. I like this base wear, so I'm glad they go and recolor like this. Okay, that looks pretty nice. Alright, I'll grab that later. Stella Ardor. The original colors were pretty good, so I don't really hold out hope. Yeah, I mean, if you like brown, I guess. I think the original colors were good. There's no reason why would they make the boots brown? I mean, the outfit's kind of, I'm not really a fan of it anyway. For some reason it makes your character's legs really, really skinny. I don't even remember where this is from, but that's a skip. Prowler Cluster got recolored again. Anyway, yeah, Scratch is alright. Oh, the lobby actions. So it's the Force lobby action. I guess the male one is Rod. That's not the Rod stance, is it? That's the part. That's a new stance. That's the new stance that they've given this lobby action. So the way these poses work is that they usually make your character do the weapon's idle stance, and then you can transition into like a special stance. Like for example, the female version, that's a Talus stance. But that's not the Rod stance. That's a different stance, because I know Rod, Double Saber, and Partisan all share the same stance. If Rod stance normally look like that, it'd probably look a lot better actually. Why can't they change the goddamn stances? The animations in this game for everything, well, for all the episode 1 classes look like shit. They need to redo some of the animations, I think. I really hate Knuckles stance. It's so just stupid looking, especially considering how big Knuckles are, and especially considering your character's hands are claw shaped. The fact that Partisan, Double Saber, and Rod all use the same stance is lazy, and Partisan and Rod sharing the same normal attack animations is lazy. Wand and Gunsash sharing the same stance is lazy. Wide Lance and Twin Dagger sharing the same stance is lazy. And the animations are just kind of anyway. What's Rojo's start? What's Rojo? Oh, right. Yeah, because this pose isn't totally made for. Actually, let me highlight something to you. What outfit can I use? This might work. I'm not sure if this will work. This is precisely what. In fact, I don't even need to use my own outfit. Let's go back real quick. Let's just highlight a combination that this scratch is made available. I mean, whatever, it sells, right? But Jesus Christ. Like this is what I'm talking about, right? This is a game about killing monsters in space. What the fuck is this? Oh, but you can turn it around. Look at that. Look at the default launcher. Yeah, that's trying to get you in trouble. It's not subtle at all, but lobby actions and stuff like that have been getting less and less subtle, admittedly. I feel like before there was some sort of plausible deniability with a lot of the old lobby actions and outfits where it's like, oh, they're not actually risque. They're just, you can make them risque, but they're not actually risque. But I feel like in the last since 2016, everything I've seen that's come since 2016 in my opinion, has been outright just pandering, and not the good type of pander. You know, I mean, again, it doesn't really affect me either way, because I'm not gonna buy that for 60 million. For wait, I didn't even check its price. I'm assuming it's 60 million. I'm not gonna spend 80 million on this shit. 60, yeah. Just so I can ogle my character's 5 polygon arse. But again, it's just, yeah. It's not subtle. I think that's the best way of putting it. It's so blasé. They just don't care. Because they know people are going to be thinking of their fucking penises. Considering most of the player base is male, and most of the characters are female, and most of the outfits in this game, you know, are basically glorified swimsuits. Yeah, people are thinking of their dick. Anybody who says that they're not is unflinchingly dishonest. You can't make a female character, make them wear nothing and make them pose suggestively and say, it's just cute, I promise. And yes, people do that. Oh, it's just cute, my character's just kawaii. She's 138 centimeters, but she's built like a grown woman with D-cup tits, you know, and chicken drumstick legs, and I'm making her wear nothing while posing. But it's just because I like it, it's just because I think it's cute. Speedo Luffy doing that pose though, the thing is, at least it's funny with, Luffy jokes make me laugh because the whole sort of dynamic of Luffy just being an extremely thirsty man who's just after Shion's omniscience, right? And like Luffy's, you know, Luffy's a pervert, but Luffy's a confident pervert, so he's a sort of person who like he's like very unflinching about the fact that he's, you know, a criminal. And that's why Luffy jokes are funny. Yeah, Luffy probably would wear a Speedo in actual arcs because he doesn't care. Oh, we got the overrun, right. Okay. Let me grab Factor Catalyst. I think Factor Catalyst is still worth the most at the moment. Because of Yamato's factor. Pardon me. But yeah, I don't want to speedrun that quest, man. That XQ is really boring. At least with Fanatical Phantoms, I can be like, hey, this is pretty cool. With XQ, it's kind of boring. I might go back to NA and do Endless again, but I don't know, man. I know that getting Forever Alone is really not going to be fun, so I don't want to do that. I don't even think I can. I would have to get like 3 or 4 XQ stages, no bad luck, and I need to play impeccably. Because alright, lap 1 and 2 was getting the 2 lap took me 4 attempts, right? Which, considering I had just come from trying to get 4 laps on JP, so like Endless is fresh in my muscle memory. I'm actively playing it. Is quite astonishing that I barely got that far. And the luck wasn't even terrible. I did get Magatsu and Elder and all the usual suspects, but other than that, you know, it's pretty okay. Running XQ3 felt more satisfying. Feels more satisfying because at least Synchro can hit Deus correctly instead of whiffing on Rock Bear. Yeah, because Rock Bear is a well-designed enemy that, you know, every class can kill very quickly. You can craft me the rare timed. Yeah, I'll probably request that soon. There used to be this group of 4 people on ship 5, and it was 3 Luthers and 1 Casper that I was just role-playing lobby and synchronized changing the speedos. Yeah. I don't know. To be honest, Bell, I don't know. Maybe not actually. And there's a reason why I say that. I don't think it's impossible. But they would still need good luck. And the reason why I say that is because we're just lacking damage. I mean, yeah, that's it. Like, all right, I've already commented on how much of a problem it is to lack utility, but there's just certain damage things we can't bypass. Lap 3 is going to be like doing lap 5, and I know people have 5. I know Monosashi is 5 lapped on Luster. Okay, yeah, I get it, but we haven't got Phantom, we haven't got buffed hero, we haven't got Et, so Gunner Fight is technically in its strongest form at the moment, but nobody else is. I mean, Hero's still missing the damage it would have had. If Hero had 80%, I would say yeah, easily. But I still think Hero's suffering from the same issues that everyone else is. Lack of PP maintenance and lack of damage. Oh, Omega fouls Lufa. Oh, shit. I need to solo that. Hero has access to Demonia plus pots, Dual Blood plus pot, and Multi plus pot. Yeah, but I still don't think that's enough. Just because that's remember, people will get alright. Hero got Forever Loner. Like, keep in mind, Hero got Forever Loner with 14 star. No. Hero got Forever Loner with Austere, I think. I don't think Hero needed Light Stream for Forever Loner. When did Hero get Forever Loner, actually? I think it was at the beginning of 2019, or maybe it was 2018. Maybe it was 2018, actually. With Phrase Decay, I probably still couldn't get it. That 3 has too much HP. I need to solo Lufa. Actually, yes. I haven't uploaded the Lufa solo yet. Oh, but can you... Shit, can you highlight on YouTube? I don't know if you can. Like, if I was to kill Lufa now, the quality would be really garbage, so it's probably not a good idea. But if I was to kill Lufa now, could I highlight it? Because I do need to do it. I just realized I haven't actually uploaded an XQ run or anything like that. I know Hero has TMG buffs, yeah. I just feel like doing it myself, Lap 2 honestly felt like Lap 4. In fact, to be more accurate, Lap 2 felt like HB boosted Lap 3. And like, compared to when JP players were getting Forever Loner, we're still about 20% behind damage wise.
Welcome.
But yeah, I think Hero. I went before I tried it myself. I thought Hero could probably do it. I thought Force could probably do it as well. I thought Gunner, Hero, Force could do it quite easily. But when I actually played it myself, I was like, oh no, maybe not. Hero has Lucent Grace PP TMGs. I guess maybe Hero could do it. I don't think there are any good Hero players. Well, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anybody really do Endless. Obviously, Neek did it. Neek got 21 mil, but Neek's not an Endless player. He's the only person I've seen that's one-napped, actually. I haven't seen anybody else one-napped, but then again, I haven't really been looking. Oh, Raz one-napped as well, I guess, with Gunner, which, again, is kind of Gunner, so, you know. And it's Gunner Fighter. Gunner's already got its best sub. What score did you manage to get, Nep? I don't know. I mean, I might try it one more time on stream. Have a record, but have a record of it. But the problem is, I don't know if I can highlight on YouTube. Hang on, let's I have to Google this. I don't think you can. I would have to record it then. 22 million. Yeah, see, so you won that as well. That's pretty good. Endless is hard, so anything over a 1-nap, I think anybody, regardless of if you played JP already, if you can get over 22, or to be more accurate, if you can get 25 mil, which is the title that gives you 100 star gems, there's a specific title for 25 mil. If you can get that 25 mil title, then you're doing good. I don't know, man. My first attempt was 37. My second attempt was 45. My third attempt was 48, and my fifth attempt was 56. So like, there's score progression because I'm getting used to it, but I still. This is me playing my best. This is me like tryharding, properly tryharding. So I already can tell that I would have to just keep doing it over and over again until the run comes, and I don't really want to do that. And yeah, see, so Shocking Elder, I think Shocking Elder is kind of okay for Bouncer, but it's not great. I need to, if I get Elder on that one, I don't shock him. There's no point in shocking him, I don't think. Just pointless. It's just because, like, trying to shock Elder with a DS, but with no boost to shock rate, it takes ages. And it costs PP. Like, I can't even, I'd have to get shock TMGs if I want to do it without costing PP. Or, I need to get Snow Wire Dance. Because Hunter weapons in general have too low of a hit rate. Oh, we've got Attacker, that's pretty nice. Yeah, Hunter weapons in general have too low of a hit rate. So it's just like, you know, how the fuck am I going to shock anything? Oh yeah, Hero can shock. Yeah, Hero has everything. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, I only try to shock on that too. I don't even bother shocking on that one. I just kind of hope, because I can break 3 parts when he goes away and comes back. So if I get lucky, I can break all 4 parts if he uses the correct side. If he uses the correct side. Omega Luffy's probably going to be a bit of a nightmare about Expert. I haven't done it yet. Oh, have I? No, I haven't done it yet. I've been... Well, I don't really do anything. I kind of only did Endless a couple of times. Expert would be nice for bosses from Luffy, starting from Luffy onwards. I kind of do hope for Expert to come soon. Oh, I could probably... Oh, I just thought about it. I just realized my damage. I could probably do it with Tekka buff. I don't want to do that, but funny enough, yeah, I could probably... No, well, then again, losing Shift is too easy without Shift S8. I've got to manually upkeep it. I have 3 minutes, but I've still got to manually upkeep it. I mean, maybe I could do it with Shifter. Yeah, shit, I'm doing 200k with Weak Bullet and Shifter. Even with Weak Bullet and Shifter, though, we can't break it already. This is what I'm talking about. How have you not broken the arm yet? Maybe because I've got aggro and he's swinging at me. Maybe I should move. Oh, because they're attacking different arms, right. That's why. They're not going to follow the Weak Bullet because Weak Bullet's just a suggestion, you know? I know the range of the JP. I can already tell the ranger knows what they're doing because they have Weak Bullets in the left arm. Which means, yeah, they're experienced. The thing is, Omega Luffy was really nice in JP when it came for UH because it was so streamlined. Each run took like 4 minutes, 5 minutes maybe? Because everyone went the same way. Left arm break, left bicep break, phase, right arm break, clock to reset him. Why? This is precisely why I don't like NA. Who was going out of their way to poison the enemy while we were dealing with the goddamn bicep? You know, like seriously, we're not even a one break it. Of course we're not, because it's NA. Now we've got to break the left arm again. And the right arm. He just fucking reset his HP. That's just a waste of time. I knew that would happen as well. Wait, I forgot aggro. Why did he do that? Okay, now people are going to run around. Stay still. Don't run near me. Stop running near me. I missed his night parry. I really hate when people run near me with that attack because they just fucking mess everything up. Anyway, yeah, no man. I'm complaining a lot, but I don't like Omega Luffy, which is why I didn't solo him and upload it immediately. I was planning on not soloing it, but people asked. I don't want to do it, man. Omega Luffy is boring. Alright, if they poison him now, we might be able to get a full... As long as we can break the bicep in one go, we might be able to break the bicep, break the clock, break the bicep, and then break the other arm in time. But I sincerely doubt it. I don't think we can break it in one go anyway. Yeah, the fuck, man.
Really quite troublesome.
What an obvious
I don't know, man.
solution.
I know I'm complaining about foolishness, but Luther's just a fight that it's so much nicer if it's
What
not a
an
long
obvious
fight.
solution.
I don't even mind fighting Dragon for long because I find Dragon kind of fun. But Luther's not fun.
The solution tells me that you struggle in vain.
You can break this arm and then poison him will be good. I hope we don't poison him beforehand though. Good. We can poison him now. Ideally we break the right arm. Oh yeah, we ooh. Alright, we should probably break it now. I've got no PP though. Bicep. Both biceps are low. Yeah, this is gonna be a good run. This is gonna be sub 10. Well, that's lucky. As long as he doesn't teleport, he might teleport actually. He's gonna lot of damage. I hope he doesn't. Don't teleport. Fuck! That was a bit loud.
Omniscience lies beyond the void, beyond decay.
Persona Reverie Rondo, yeah. But Luther drops Reverie Catalyst outright, so you know you don't even need Persona Rev. I mean, it's gonna be better for getting it in units. What the hell? What the hell? What the fuck? Good thing I'm on my industry and I've an Iron Will. Interesting. So why are they breaking the ones at the back? Are they mentally ill? I'm being genuinely serious. Why are they breaking the ones at the back instead of the ones that are right in front of the goddamn boss? But yeah, this is making me want expert because I don't like this fight.
Solution tells me that you struggle in vain.
Where did the Vorgaptor go? What did the Vorgaptor actually unironically go on the invincible nub thingy?
No use for broken playthings.
I mean, these are got poisoned actually. I should probably be happy about that because it could easily have not happened.
You piece of arch trash!
What the fuck?
The solution tells me that you struggle in vain.
Did I block a single one of those? Let me block this to make sure. You can do your bicep now, Luther, before you phase again.
What an obvious solution.
You should do it after this because it's been quite a while. Also, they made this attack unblockable for some reason.
A variable beyond my
You were really close, to be fair. Don't break the beat now. I know I put a Vorgaptor there. I hope it doesn't break it. No, they broke it before Vorgaptor went off. At least the clock's open. And I've got no PP again. Oh, he didn't phase. What a dickhead.
I am Luther the Fallen. I am one with the Akashic.
I'm all for teaching people though. I might make a symbol art that goes for it, but it's damage as well. People damage it too low. Yeah, but why are the clocks dying so easily now this time? What? Were people just not attacking them last time?
Akashic records, come to me.
Oh boy. See that tactical Iron Will proc?
You're really quite troublesome.
The solution tells me that
Oh,
you
wrong weapon.
struggle in vain.
I'm a fucking dickhead. Rip. Rip.
What an obvious solution. What an obvious solution.
I'm wondering why did I range to put weak bullet on the beak at that time? It's still going to be sub 10 minutes, which is really good for a pug. Much better than I expected. I expected like a 15-minute run.
These calculations no longer.
Huh?
solution tells me that you struggle in vain.
How was that Volga only 300k and like clearly is this game bugging out or something? Was he gonna do it again and go into fast mode?
Calculations no longer.
Dickhead.
It looks like the counteroffensive against Dark Falls is over. Thanks for cooperating with the operation.
You're really quite troublesome.
What an obvious solution. What an obvious solution. I am one with the
Oh, okay.
records. My solutions are absolute. You're nothing.
I do like his English voice though.
Desired solution myself. You're nothing.
And he actually got the jewels, bonus points.
You're really quite
Oh, he's gonna teleport me. Why, man?
The solution tells me that you struggle in vain.
Oh, yeah, we actually sub 10 minutes. Barely.
This cannot be. Where did I go wrong?
Ultra hard are gonna wake people up. I don't think so. I think you guys are overestimating this game. Like, let me be clear. I think that, like,
Objective complete.
people aren't really gonna care. As long as they can kill the boss, they're not gonna care that much.
Head on back.
Complete.
Like, it's only if this quest had a failure condition where people would be complaining. Yeah, you get your odd person entitled, you know, being like, oh, I want my runs to be under 5 minutes and I want you to make it under 5 minutes. I don't want to do it myself. And so on and so forth. But most people kind of just play this game. They couldn't care if their run took 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes. They just play. So, like, you know, I don't think it's gonna make that big of a deal. I think I need more storage space, man. 100 storage is kind of suffering. It's not as bad as no, I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, it's not as bad as 50, but it's still not great. I'm only saying that because, like, you know, if expert does come, it's nice, but players aren't gonna necessarily wake up. They're just gonna remain mediocre because it's the path of least resistance. Right. What's next?
Leave it to me.
I guess.
I got a good look
What
at
do you
it.
require?
What did I get? Ooh, Power 6 and Revcat. Oh, okay, that's really good. All right, Power 6 Revcat is it's gonna wake up people who genuinely want to improve. Yeah. So Partisan seems pretty strong. Yeah, you're mistaken. No, let me rephrase that. Partisan's okay. How much does it sell for? I mean, I'm probably gonna keep this because if it's Power 6 Reverie Catalyst, a couple of these can actually be used to bypass. So instead of having to make a Reverie Catalyst on like a Sega weapon to get Power 6 SAF and Reverie Catalyst for 8 slot Mana Reverie, you can just use these because this is 8 slot, right? So like, how much does this go for? If we say Revcat 6 slot, 10 mil. Yeah, it's already cheap. Look how cheap this is already. Crazy cheap. Wait, there are none? The point is, it's like, you know, because this is already dropping, the whole making 8 slot Mana Reverie is going to be so much better in NA now. So if I were you, these prices are probably going to go under 10 mil at some point. Before Omega Lufa becomes like an officially dead EQ, which is going to be about around the time Persona comes out, I would get a bunch of these. In fact, how much is Memoria? I'm gonna list this for 50 mil because it's got power 6 on it. Oh, it's for 30 mil because it's got power 6 on it. But what? Jesus. Yeah, look how cheap it is. Omega Memoria is 3 million. And you got to remember, right? Omega Memoria used to be super expensive in JP because it used Fabulous Soul. Do you get what I'm saying? This used to be a big deal, right? Because Fabulous Soul was... Alright, remember, JP went over how much, did episode 5 over nearly 2 years. So by the time people were making Mana Reverie at the end of 2018, towards the like May 2009, oh sorry, mid 2019, Fabulous Soul hadn't been common since like August 2017. So it was like 18 months, right? Very, very long time. So Fabulous Soul was going for like 20 mil each. 8 slot Fabulous Soul was 20 mil each. So 8 slot Omega Memoria was around 30 mil. Yeah, trying to make that 8 slot for that, it made me a lot of money. I've got some old videos on me exploding some 8 slot Memoria Rev Catalyst combinations. I lost 130 million. This is when 130 million was decent money as well. You know. But yeah, Bell says, yeah, there's 80 mil for those 8 slot weapons. Bell says Rondo must be a gold mine on NA because Rev Cat weapons at plus 35 drop every other run from Mask, and in Persona Rev only source. Rev Cat weapons at plus 35. Oh, you mean profound weapons? Yes. So I mentioned this, I said this to Reddit because I want people, I know Rondo is hard, right? Rondo is difficult. You're not going to get there solo. You're going to need a party, and even party of new players is difficult. If you somehow have people who are all from JP, you can probably one-nap consistently. But I mentioned this on Reddit because I know Rondo is hard, but I want people to try it anyway because it would make it easier for me to buy it, because I'm a lazy player, as you know. I'm not really a fan of grinding stuff, regardless of if I have the ability to do so or not. I hate grinding. So even though cornering the market is quite a sort of, well, it's a corner in the market for the like 2 weeks or the 4 weeks before Persona comes out, it's quite enticing. I don't want to have to sit in Rondo and play Rondo. That being said, I am teaching a couple of people how to do it at the moment, and we got to Castle on our second attempt. In fact, we almost killed Castle on our second attempt. One of the players, well, a couple of the players, because they're new to the quest, they didn't realize that it's quite dangerous. I mean, I died a couple of times as well. But yeah, we had a couple deaths in interval stages, but without those, we would have easily gone past Castle on our second attempt. And Rondo stage orders aren't that bad. So, Profound, not PD, it's a special spoiler boss, the end of episode 5 spoiler boss that was supposed to appear first in the solo ultimate quest, but actually appears at the end of Rondo. So the first time we're ever going to see, most of NA is ever going to see this boss is at the end of Rondo, if they get there, except the amount of players who are going to get to the end of Rondo before Mask comes out is, well, non-existent. Mask is going to come out way earlier than that. What else is there? Rondo, right? Rondo solo is ooh, you know what? Let's do a Rondo solo. I'm gonna change my graphics to tier 1, and I'm going to, well, I'm gonna keep the mic on, but I'm gonna go in a bit of focus mode. Let's do Rondo. The thing is, Mask. All right, people. We don't know if Mask is coming in 2 weeks or 4 weeks. But remember that we're still missing BQEQ2 And we're still missing Guides of Creation. They might skip Guides of Creation because they skip Profound Invasion and TDVR. But we're missing Guides of Creation. We're missing Perpetual Madness. And there've been times where in episode 4 they just used filler EQs anyway. So we still have to get Christmas, right? So mask cannot come for a while. Actually, the story, they didn't update the story intentionally so they can pad it out as well. So to be fair, I would think that Mask and Persona would come at the end of November. So in not next maintenance, next maintenance is probably the next maintenance is gonna be on the 12th, I believe. So I don't, on the 11th, sorry. I don't think it's coming on the 11th. I think it's coming on the 25th. But I don't know. They've surprised us before, so it couldn't be anything. But yeah, let's do a Rondo solo, because Rondo solo is significantly shorter. A Long says, what are the point benchmarks? What's the point benchmarks to get actual loot from Rondo? I believe you just have to get over 1 million. I think it starts giving you SSA capsules. Like Rondo gives us SSA capsules pretty much every run. It starts giving you SSA capsules and a decent amount of drops. Not the full drops, but a decent amount of drops after stage 5. I think it's like 1 million. I don't remember though. But yeah, Rondo's tough. I think most people can't even get past Elder in Rondo. I did one Rondo run, and I think my score. What was my score in Rondo?
I look forward to your next visit.
It wasn't great. $3 million, yeah. So one Rondo run, and I didn't even get to stage 15. I got to stage 14, I believe. So yeah, kind of rough. But let's try it again. I did get bad luck. I did got quite bad luck actually. I got Sharona Fortress, which to be fair, I managed to get 50 seconds back on Sharona Fortress, which is crazy because I could barely full clear that shit on JP when I was doing Rondo. And I haven't done Rondo since I got Eternal. I haven't done it properly since I got Eternal. So I'm a bit rusty, which is putting it lightly. You need to actually learn Rondo. I wouldn't, dude. Trust me, Net. I would focus your time at the moment. Focus your time on memories for now. Rondo isn't worth learning until we're in mid-episode 6. I mean, you can learn it after we get light stream, but trust me, it's so painful, especially for melee classes. Until you get Phantom Sub, and until you start getting like Liberate and we start getting PP batteries, don't bother Rondo. Learning it at this point, at this level of damage is pointless, basically. Rondo is fucking difficult. To be fair, this is better than my score when I first did Rondo, and that was with light stream stuff. But I got Eternal on. I should know this quest, even if it was 4 months ago. I should know this quest by heart. I spent like 12-hour blocks a day. In the last like 5 days, I spent 12-hour days doing Rondo. It's fucking not worth it, by the way. You best you're going with some random group is like 2 mil. Yeah, people are gonna get clobbered by stage 5. It's actually probably the hardest interval stage because everything hits really hard. Wait, did I break the arm? Really? Everything hits really hard, right? And Elder's got more HP than the other interval bosses for some goddamn reason. Nobody knows why. Maybe because they thought Elder was too easy of a boss, so they decided, hey, let's boost Elder's HP by like 5 times, or I guess it's 2 times. But he's got a lot of HP, man. I'm already out of PP. How am I going to continue the rest of the goddamn quest? Let me focus. Oh my god, this stage is awful. No. Oh, that's a restart. Nope. No, that's fucked up. Okay, I used Nift, even though it was front kill, I used Nifter there because I can kill them all with one Volgraptor. But my camera locked onto the wrong enemy because, you know, this game's camera is dog shit, as you know. What did I just pick? Did I just pick Recollection?
I wish you the best of luck.
I did. Let's just try that again. I hate that stage.
I wish you the best of luck.
Your issue with Rondo is the stages themselves. Yeah, that's true, but it's not what it's like. All right, think of it this way. What's a good analogy I can use? Oh, right. There's no point learning how to box if you've only got one arm. If you broke your arm and you've got your arm in a cast, right? There's no point learning how to box. You might as well wait until your arm's recovered so you can learn how to box properly. Is an analogy I could use. It's just with your current damage, right? It's not. You're gonna have to relearn the stages anyway, and you're not gonna get far. So each time you're gonna do Rondo, you're barely gonna learn anything. Because yeah, the stages are bad. The stages in Rondo, the stages themselves in Rondo require a lot better knowledge. In Memories, it's more about knowing the stage order. Because stage orders in Memories tend to be a lot more, well, diverse. I'm only doing Rondo now because I'm streaming, but I wouldn't bother doing it. I mean, I want the 4 mil solo title, I guess. But I don't even think I can get that. Oh no, I think I can get that easily. With good enough luck. 4 mil's only 15 stages. I say only, but like in a sense of, you know, it's only 15. What are you fucking doing? Why are you strafing that way? What are you doing? I have no clue why these enemy AIs are so fucking shit. 24 seconds, I'm already out PP. Please be something like double. Double's pretty good. This is okay. It's probably going to be a big time loss still, but it's not bad. This is pretty standard. This is an example of a stage that power creep helps. How was that Vogel up to only 100k? Yeah, this is a stage where it's like power creep. You can't really speed up the stage without doing more damage. That box took like 30 seconds, which is always fun. Uh-oh. Stop doing that. Cruiserus. Real massive hunter for him. I'm right here. What the hell am I doing? He's alive still? I know he's got a lot of HP, but what the hell is this? I've already spent 2 minutes in the stage and I've only just done the first few enemies. This is highlighting how bad this stage actually is, and I'm out of Massive Hunter. I spent 45 seconds on him. Nice resistant bitch. I should have probably broke the bits. So now I'll use wide lance. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, so I lost a minute. Near enough. Oh, this stage is okay. Oh, thank you, Nike came in clutch. Dickhead. I will say having fighter sub makes Elder feel slightly nicer. Wait, did they just... Oh, right. It's ultimate versions. Why did you close your... Oh, for God's sake. This stage is toxic as hell. No, get down here. Shit, this hit stop, man. The defense buff on him because of the goddamn wait, I'm not at the interval yet, am I? I've got one more stage left, right? Okay, this stage is alright, it's short. Actually, no. This stage order sucks. I forgot this is not memories. Griffins, you gotta do the Griffins. Melee class in the sweet spot. It's just sadistic. Oh wait, I did this full stage order. Hey, that wasn't bad.
This challenge has pushed you to your limits, hasn't it?
Oh, I used Mass Hunter too early. Shit. Normally I'd Imperial Cleave here, but for obvious reasons I can't do that. And not having Imperial Cleave is toxic as hell. Look at this fucking idiot. How much HP he has? Yeah, I used my hunter way too early. I screwed up.
Just a little bit more.
Insignificant. Code Q.
Insignificant. Insignificant. Futile.
I've got eyes in the back of my goddamn head.
Weakling. Futile. Insignificant. Insignificant.
Whoa, 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 I messed that up. Badly.
Futile. Fool. Your depths. Give me
Yeah, see, look at this shit.
insignificant. Fool. Insignificant. Futile.
Goddamn stage has enemies. Whoever designed the stage is a dickhead. He's just a cocksucker. Seriously.
Insignificant. Insignificant.
Seriously.
Insignificant. 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 Insignificant.
A remarkable performance.
Piss off, man. Damn.
We will now take a short break.
Yeah, so this stage is the... So, alright, in Endless 1, for most players, the wall is probably going to be Anger's first stage. Corrupted Nab, stage 12. In Rondo, stage 5 is the wall. You're probably going to die a bunch of times if you're not used to it. But not only that, the stage takes a long time because Huna has like 7 million hit. The rest of the Omega files have like, I don't know, 2 million? Maybe even 3 million. He has like 7. For no reason. And everything at the beginning of the stage also has a lot of HP. Yeah, stay at 44 points. Oh, yes. This is good. 4.7 mil Well, this is kind of good. I think he's got 400k HP bits. So I think I can still flight skip as long as it's the correct pattern. If it's not the correct pattern, I'm screwed. I think it's 400k. So this is not quite UH, but it's harder than XH. Yeah, no, I'm fucked.
Emergency. Code Q.
Nice boss. Wait, no, what? Huh? Good. Interesting. No, hang on a minute. Oh, yeah, no, it's like 400k, I was right. That's the mental maths in my head real quick. Yeah, I fucked that up. Improvise. One more sacred skewer should do each leg. That missed. Should die, yeah. Alright, that wasn't bad. That was not great, but it wasn't bad. Oh yes,
Please
good.
eradicate all enemies.
I'm getting really lucky with Forest and NA. It's either boot. I mean, I know it has to be time order in Rondo, but like boosted Forest again. Wanker. Probably not going to gain time still, but you know. Yeah, I'm not going to gain time here. Very strict. Theoretically, I could gain time. But you gotta play this stage. In this quest, it's not a good time game. Maybe plus 10 if you're very, very, very good. All right, what's this? Lufa. Oh shit. Oh damn, this is important. So this is Ender's 2 Lufa. This is the Lufa that you burn with all your might. I don't know why they made Nab weak point in that 3 worse than your memories. Why else, Bell? Because they lack self-awareness. Or they just really hate their player base. So this Lufa actually has less HP than Memories Lufa, right? I wonder if it's possible to do the 1 kill. I don't think it is. I don't think it is, but I'll try anyway. You fuck! Wait, no, I screwed already. I love how clumsy partisan PAs are. Could you even imagine? Could you even imagine playing a weapon where your PAs are the hitboxes are suggestions rather than actual instructions? Could you fucking just could you just imagine that? For fuck's sake, why are the PAs so clumsy? This has been a problem. Alright, I'm getting this off my chest right now. This has been a problem forever, right? Partisan PAs are so fucking clumsy, right? When I'm trying to get weak point kill orders in Endless 1, you know, it makes my life 10 million billion times harder because the PAs you fucking aim at something, but they hit the first, they target the first hitbox they come into contact with. Doesn't matter where you're aiming. You may say it's a good thing that the hitboxes are so wide, but they're clumsy. Jesus Christ, man! I wasn't even up there. I was facing my shit to the left, and somehow it perfectly hit the biceps. It doesn't even make any sense. Fuck me.
Time to end this.
But it would Yeah, yes,
tells
of
me that you
course.
struggle
Yes,
in vain.
of course. You see how easily it would miss if he just lifted his arm half a centimeter. Fuck this game, I swear to God, man.
What an obvious solution.
My PAs can't hit for shit when the enemies slightly move, but they hit the wrong hitboxes all the time. I can't believe it. I wasn't even aiming for that arm, man. I broke the arm. I wasn't aiming for it, but it was aiming for me.
Luther the Fallen. I am one with the Akashic.
God
Beyond
damn
my
it,
grasp.
man. Fuck. And that was uncharged. I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how.
Time to end
Fuck
this.
that arm. Look at his time loss on Luther now, just because the game decided to fuck with me. I bet that rogue up the mist. No, actually target, actually hit him. It's just torture, man. One small fucking slight mistake that should have never happened in the first place has cost me like a minute and a half. That is endless. I think that rogue up the mist, but it doesn't really matter. I'm fucking furious at that. Oh my god. Whoa. Wait, I don't remember. Oh, they're up there. It's all fun and games until this happens. Damage is very, very low. There's 2 sacred skewers each. Maybe I can hit their weak spot. Maybe I can hit it at all. Maybe, perhaps. No PP, no PP maintenance. It's fun. It's very fun. There's an enemy still alive, isn't there? Oh. Oh right, and they don't know what the stage is yet because they haven't got EQ yet. Oh, no Imperial Cleave either. Yikes. Jeepers. No Nifter, of course not. Because I can't do the overkill damage necessary to get it. But it doesn't matter, the stage is going to suck anyway. It's not like I'm going to gain time here. If I can clear the full order, that would be good enough. In fact, clearing the full order, I might use Nifter on the next spawn then. I think it's more worth it here, but the next spawn is also good enough. Need to double jump here, right? No, there's no way I'm full clearing, not even close. That first part took too long. Oh boy. Yeah, the killing bonus ring from Ranger is so bad. I actually don't know why they made it so useless. I know maybe to not make it overpowered, but why its range is like half a step. I think they said. I checked S wiki. It's like half a step. It's basically useless. It's Luther next, right? Yeah.
This challenge has pushed you to your limits, hasn't it?
Like it's well out of the range of my PAs, which the rule more well. It's well within the range of my PAs to be more accurate.
Precious little time remains.
I destroyed the part where the Vogue got to look, didn't I?
Completed. Emergency. Code. Distraction.
Yeah, the EQ's next week.
Completed.
Shit. Nice fucking parries, you dickhead idiot. What is wrong with me? Am I just retarded? I broke both his weapons because, you know, Parton PA, or Hunter PAs rather. Then again, that's a problem with them making enemies with parts that don't contribute to their HP, which they used to do a lot. Because that makes a lot of sense.
Keep it up.
Emergency. Code. Due.
Precious little time remains.
Wow, PP on sword, man. I've got 2 minutes. Whoa, whoa. That Lufa really fucked me up. I mean, that epic wasn't great either, but 5 minutes. I'm not gonna make it to the next interval. Not even close. I could easily get Shirona Fortress, and then the game could just lag and not work to delay me even more. Ooh. Please give me something like Moon. Moon is okay. Lilliput's okay if you can get Garans to cooperate. What else is there? Well, we'll see. Don't be front, don't be front. Yeah, boosted Vegas break pass. I can gain time from this. Even on NA. It's basically Vegas break parts, which is just like plus 30. And if I'm boosted, I'm about the power level I would be on JP.
This isn't over.
Okay, need to remember the strat.
Precious little time remains.
Why is Vegas back there? Yes. This is a great stage. Might not gain time. I'm not going to lose a lot. What time did I enter with? Like 5:30 something?
For the Earth's future and evolution. Fly forth! Alpha hit! Here once sat wise women. Righteousness shatters all creation!
Yeah. I gained 30 seconds. Yeah, like 5:30 because it would have been 5:30 from the 20 seconds. Nice. If it was front order, I probably wouldn't have gained any time at all. But oh well. Tokyo's okay. Nice load time, by the way. That was 5 seconds. I know, Tokyo's not okay. Tokyo's easy, but it's not great. Yeah, 4 mil is for the Omega. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for. At least 4 mil, because I can say, you know what, I did that. It's funny that they think 4 mil in memories is even comparable to the 6 mil you need in... Sorry, 6 mil in memories is even comparable to the 4 mil you need in Rondo. I think to get 4 mil in memories, it's probably... 4 mil in Rondo is probably harder than 1 lap. It's less time to practice for sure, but like if we're talking about pure difficulty, like right now, especially if NA's balance, yeah, one nap is probably easier
Precious little time remains.
than especially if you're a melee class. I mean, we haven't got any of the ridiculous successor classes that like break the entire quest either, so like, you know. On that wage, yeah, man. I know something else. Nope. Oh my god, I'm trolling. I got the perfect luck on the one run where I fucked up. When will I stop being a disappointment? Okay, game. Seriously, I wasn't paying attention. What did I do? War cry? What am I war crying for? Nice, the lock-on system tried to fuck me up as well. I lost 20 seconds there. Canyon, good. Let's go be careful, because, you know. How did the Nifter go again for Canyon? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think it's this. Good. Yeah, right, I'm not using net sub anymore, am I? So the stage is actually really dangerous. Because everything's enraged. Possibly for a prank. Then again, they want you to use a Laconium sword, so I guess I get it, but still. Where's the Elder Pain? No, that's not the Elder Pain. Oh, Salamanders hit me, I'm dead. I would take my time here, especially because I've got no PP again. Oh, that was good. Yeah, I'm not gaining time. No way. I might full clear though. No Imperial Creep. I hate the Let's Be Friends. I'm so not used to it. Don't get frozen. Oh, right, the times. I should have grabbed them. Wait, I might break even. Yeah, about broke even. Yeah. One stage left, don't be dumb. Oh my god, it's the dumbest stage possible. I put it lowest for any Endless quest if I'm taking it seriously. Yeah, broke even, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, Endless is, no seriously, someone had like a 27 second load time for oh, it's break parts, right. I deserved that one apparently. For, you know, losing focus for half a second. Anyway, yeah, it is. Someone had a 27 second load time. Oh, Varda's not worth breaking parts. I forgot. It's worth just killing him outright. He's just going to be like a minute time loss anyway. There's nothing you can do about it, so you just kill him. Stop being silly. Good. It's still alive? It survived? How much HP does the cannon have? Oh, right, because clumsy. I know it's got hitbox priority on the weak spot. Listen, I don't think I can articulate properly how much I hate this game. Without just saying it over and over again. I hate this fucking game. What is actually happening here? What is happening? Look at this dumb cunt retard boss. Look at this idiot boss. What are you doing, you big clumsy piece of shit? Come on, I'm gonna lose so much. This is nah. I'm not gonna make it. Remember how I said I was gonna make it? I'm not. Varda single-handedly ensured that I wouldn't make it. I don't know how much HP that goddamn cannon has, but it's too much. By the way, that Volgat doesn't count as a hitbox, I don't think. Fucking wank. That's the worst stage in this too, arguably. That stage is the whole of, hey, you know the player, but you know the devs hate you, right? That stage is evidence the devs hate players. Yeah, let's make a stage with a teleporter in it, and let's make you break parts for 1.2 seconds per part back, and let's also make, you know, Varda have like 3 million HP, and let's also why you arrive? I haven't got the PP to kill him immediately. Yeah, no, I didn't have the PP for it because fucking PP is a goddamn commodity. I don't think I can make it, but I'll try. PP convert will be up soon. The next spawn is the one I'm worried about. No, I think I'm fucked. No. Yeah, you, right there, don't move. I don't know why I start for some reason. No, I'm fucked. Welcome to Rondo. Enjoy your stay.
You're almost out of time. Be careful.
Oh, hang on. Oh no, I think I'm good. Probably a word I shouldn't have said.
Just a little bit more. Keep it up.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Ooh.
What's up?
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch.
Oh, Yuki, welcome. I guess it's morning for you, so, you know, Ohio and all that. I will say though, yes, NA Rondo. As you can see, I have 2 minutes remaining and I only just beat stage 15. Yeah, Varda lost me like nearly a minute and a half, but I got the 4 mil title at least.
Are you good to keep going?
They're making fun of me. They're taking the piss. Fuck it, I'll take it. You take those. Might be doing too much damage. I'd rather have the Tagamis. This is my shock DS, but shock with no augments on it is not worth it. So I think it might be better to use a snow wide advance. They died, yeah. I thought that would happen. Okay. Yeah, similar score to when JP was first implemented, but you know, after spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours trying to get Eternal Loner, you'd think that the experience we have would make it easier, and in a sense it does. I didn't even get 4 mil when Rondo was released. I stopped playing Rondo almost immediately. I think my highest score was Apprentice stage with Lightstream when Rondo first came out. But yeah, we're really weak in NA at the moment. Well, I say really weak, we're still using 14 stars. And even though they have the ultimate booster potentials that, you know, put their potential at 20%, we're still weaker than 15 stars by about 7%. Most of them. Also, this is the second worst stage in Rondo. Varda, this stage, and Coast. Awful stages.
Salvation.
20 seconds remaining. Actually, that's not that bad. Could have been worse. Okay. Okay. Can I play the fucking game, please? Wait, I can kill these fuckers. 47. That's 49's not bad. Really.
Who dares to stand in my way? Your souls are mine!
Oh, Slide Shaker stopped working. Unblockable attack. No, go away. Move. Move! You cunt!
What? Haven't I toyed with you?
Wait, the sliding knocked them off. Okay, not quite. What's alive? Oh. Jesus, come on, give me something good. Yeah, Jupiter Tullus Plus is one of the only exceptions, yes. That's quite strong. But that's kind of a single target weapon as well, if you think about it. This stage is... Oh right, I've mentioned this already, but for NA players, this is your first time meeting Apostle Dragon. Enjoy your stay. This enemy is one of the worst in the game. I can't move, by the way. I'm safe, but I also can't move.
You're almost out of time. Be careful.
The face broke just before the Volgaptor went off. That's pretty typical. How much HP do they have? Like 2 million? What the fuck is this, man? Okay, I completed the order. 6 million's okay. I'm not gonna make it the double, but who cares? You know what? 6 million, I'm proud of that. I'm not gonna spend any more time in Rondo in NA. You have your mind. I got actually decently lucky. Yeah, Varda sucked, but like, who cares?
You're almost out of time. Be careful.
Rondo's all good, man. Yeah, Apostle, so 0 and NT. Oh my god. Welcome welcome to a Rondo stage. Now this stage isn't that bad. You can actually get time back once you learn the routing, but yes, literally the first part of Yamato is a stage. And it only gives you 3 minutes back. It gives you 4.5 minutes to do it. But only gives you 3 minutes. Die. No, don't, no. And in lap 2, every stage order becomes don't get hit. Or most of them become don't get hit. Which makes it a lot worse. Oh, that Luther lost me a lot of time as well. You know, I think I could make it a double. Maybe Castle if I kept going at it. But again, I'm not doing that. That's insanity.
Welcome to my
Fine job, Active. Looks like that was a new
Interesting.
personal best.
6 mil, that's not terrible. I'm genuinely kind of happy with that, with our current power creep. Experience can't bypass doing like 30%, 40% less damage. Because the first time I actually, hang on, what's this? The hell is Lucent Domain? That was crap. Oh, that's killing bonus. Sorry guys, I want you to pay attention to something real quick. Look at the difference in names. So you see how this is called Lucent Domain? Why is it called S1 Wake of Destruction Photon 2? Wake of Destruction Photon. That's the literal, that's probably the Japanese name literally translated. You know? That's probably like the kanji literally translated. Wake of Destruction. Wake of Destruction Photon. I don't even know. But yeah, that's not great. A rank is okay. I think S rank is 10 million. You need to get Castle, or is it Mask? Because they changed the name for some of the S abilities. And by some of them, most of them got their name changed again. Also, Rondo and Memories drop a lot of Sigmas. Instead of dropping cubes, which are useful, they drop Sigmas, which suck. Anyway, yeah, Rondo's put it in the back pocket forever. No. Castle, maybe even past Castle. Maybe I can S rank it, but yeah, maybe if I was a hero. Yeah, Angel Wings.
Thank you very much.
So if you really wanted to flex, you could wear Angel's Wings, since the only way to get Angel's Wings. Where are they? Did I not? Wait, did I not claim the title? Wait, no. Sorry, I need to scroll back. Am I missing something? Where are the Angel Wings? Did I not get them? Basic storage. Oh, storage is full. Yes, it did say that. Ooh, I got a bit sweaty for a second. Well, it gets sent to you normally. I just have a full storage because I'm an idiot. Standard behavior.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, man, shit. I could probably do memories again, but that's a 1 hour commitment, and I'm probably going to turn off my mic so I can pay attention. Though I do want to upload a two that I've got a bunch of stuff I need to upload. I need to upload an XQ. I need to upload an XQ clear. I want to try to get under 4 minutes using Partisan. So upload a new XQ and JP, and then NA I need to upload a Lufa solo, a Lufa trigger solo, and I need to upload my endless run. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of stuff to upload. But I've got my voice in the background. Fuck's sake. Darn it. Shit. Alright, I can do memories and upload that. I'm gonna probably reset the stream and turn off my mic, and then we're gonna do a memories one, and I can upload that. So, you know, I almost sold that. Let me put that on the market, 30 million. I'm probably gonna need it in the future, but it will go down in price. Oh, you cunt. Alright, 20 million it is. Or 19 million, it's undercutting. He's a dickhead. Yeah, right. Thanks for reminding me. I almost forgot again. I didn't see it yesterday. Was it up yesterday? Because I was looking for anti-freeze sound abilities and I couldn't find any on any of the slots. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Actually, what's your in-game name? It's probably going to be faster if I just look you up. Oh, yeah, no shit. Is that your character name or your ID? Okay. You know, I'm gonna buy material storage. I thought material storage is unnecessary for NA because we don't have as much stuff. But I've got a lot of star gems. I've got a lot of star gems in NA. Well, in JP I never go over one. I've never been over 1k because, you know, I kind of spend it on stupid shit. But you know, in NA you get story star gems and all that shit. And obviously Endless is now gonna. Oh, I got an ultimate booster. That's nice. Oosh. The thing is, once they're in the material storage, it's all good because you don't have to take. You don't have to. If you don't renew your material storage, you can still use it. Yeah, you're correct. You do have them. Right, let me order 3 of these. I don't have any. Okay, maybe this wasn't the smartest thing to search up. Money. Let's request 3 of them for the future. Make it 4. Thank you kindly. You're banking on support scratch if we get it. Yeah, and in thing is, in JP you can make a lot of star gems as well, but I was always kind of reckless spending them on like star gem scratches. I was technically casual before I started becoming autistic and all that, you know. So like, I used to spend my star gems on triggers that I didn't need, and then I spent them on stuff I didn't need a lot. Oh, my basic storage is full. How's my basic storage full? What's it full of? Cum? Oh, that's probably why. But hang on a minute. Oh wow, it's a lot of Sigmas. No, not all storage, basic. What? With all that shit to character storage. No, stop. With all the 13 stars character storage. Right. Yeah, we're gonna do one quick memories run. Just for anybody who's invested in Endless, kind of wanted an idea of how it's done. As self-confident as that sounds, as arrogant as that sounds, rather. Usually I would use a freeze guard ring instead of wasting one of my timed abilities. But it's occurred to me that freeze guard requires pure photons, which is not. Wait, pure photons drop from. Oh wait, killing bonus is pretty good, right? No, 125 tri boost is okay. It's not terrible. I used to do that as well. It's better than triggers you don't need. But now in NA, triggers are literally worth nothing. Mother Factor is never going to be expensive ever again because you can literally just pull up Mother at any time now. I think the NA trigger system is better than the JP trigger system. It took them long enough, but you can fight any of the old raid bosses whenever you want in NA now. Because the triggers are worth nothing. They're worth nothing. 8 badges. That we get thousands of these badges and we can filter them down. You know, 1 badge 4 is 8 badge 1, which is a free trigger. 1 badge 4 is a free Elder trigger, for example. You know, in fact, let's do Elder as a. I'm keeping this. I was about to sell this, but let's keep this. Killing bonus S1 will become very useful when I get a light stream partisan. Though I don't know if the range is any good. But that's really good. I should keep that. Yeah, let's do an Elder. I know I just used a timed ability, which I should have waited for, but you know. Probably sub 3 Elder and NA now. Oh, we should be able to sub 3 ages ago, but
Well,
should
come
definitely
on
be able to sub
in.
3 now.
Please come again.
There.
I've got 100 rising badges, but I can get as many as I want. And you fight Luther whenever you want, right? Wait, the only triggers you can buy from here are TD4. Why? Why can't you get TD3? Okay, whatever. You can fight PD whenever you want. You can fight solo PD whenever you want, but that's normal. You can fight not Magatsu. You can fight Yamato whenever you want, Mother whenever you want, Dace whenever you want, and soon they're gonna add Dragon and whatnot to the badge 4. You know, that's genuinely one of the best things NA has done. NA have made some good decisions. I want to make this clear. I've said this to people, right? But not everything NA has done is like been idiotic garbage. Most of it has, but there have been a lot of streamlines they've done as well. What's a big one? What did they do? There's something that they've done. Well, first of all, getting with old type weapons was pretty good, but I think the mission pass obviously was a good idea, which they've introduced in JP now.
Which quest are you up for?
Is that not how it is on JP? No. So on JP, right, there is another vendor here. Instead of it being just the title vendor, there is another vendor there who's called a treasure shop vendor. Now, she's basically the same thing as the fresh finds, but you know, she doesn't give you cosmetics. The fresh finds was made so you can get AC cosmetics, but as you know, star gem items for some reason, and they're not tradable either. But on JP, it's actually just there's just a vendor who sells triggers for star gems. 125 tri boost triggers and various other stuff are all star gems. Okay, that's weak point. Alright, let's give this a go. I can fight Elder whenever I want. I mean, it sounds gratuitous, but like I didn't actually realize how good it was. Oh, I'm not even using my max attack tree. No, we can't. No, it's only. No, we can't do it. No. Sorry, it's gotta be the max attack tree. We can't hold back.
Which quest would you like?
Please, let me again. Is Elder good for anything? Well, Luthers and Elder aren't really good for anything unless you really want to sell Elder rifles, which aren't really worth it anymore. But the other bosses, yeah, Mother Factor, Yamato Factor, as long as you can stomach the quests, they're never gonna go away.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Hiya.
Yeah, I bought a Demonia Saber yesterday. I realized that I can't. Actual sword wasn't strong enough. So if I wanted to get a high score now, I needed the Demonia sword. After I got my 45 million run, I was like, yeah, no, I need to grab that immediately. The thing is, I wanted the Akatsuki as well, but I realized the Akatsuki got the biggest issue with having to be unsealed, and in Endless, because I'm main partisan, most of the time I'm gonna have a sealed Akatsuki, you know, which is just entirely pointless, completely useless. I actually did it. I did a mental calculation of every stage on Endless that I use sword for, and every time it's pull out sword, use it, and put it away. Well, most of them. It's only like a couple stages where I hold sword out.
Volume decreasing. There is nothing to fear. Remember your training. You'll make it back.
emergency. Ears open.
The full force of my power.
You miss? Go.
You're a dickhead.
Weak. It is futile. No more place. I have the time of my life.
What?
How about this? Swarm.
Oh yeah, no damage cap. I'm so used to damage cap that I thought it should damage cap.
Give me the power to tear asunder the very universe. Yes, more. Struggle more. How about this? Survive this utter obliteration!
What the hell? Wow.
Time of my life!
Okay, that was closer than I thought. That was very nearly almost not a 2 minute. Jesus. Whammed my Atlas sword. Oh no, I made it into a wire dance. So when Atlas EX comes out,
Clear to return. Come on back. Completed.
sorry, when Atlas EX comes out, I'm gonna make it back into a sword, and then probably make it an Atlas EX sword. Or I might make it a partisan first, depending on when we get. If we get Atlas EX before we get Persona, then I'll make it a partisan first, and then she's Nemesis Wild Dance or something like that. But yeah, that was barely under 2 minutes. Okay, so it wasn't as fast as I thought it would be. Pardon me. That's a shame. But whatever, it's just a showcase of how nice it is to have 3 triggers and shit. It's funny because before all this power creep, I could get it quite close to 2 minutes. What do I need to do? Right, endless memories. So yeah, I'm gonna reset the stream. So don't go anywhere, or do if you want. Doesn't matter. Just so it can be highlighted. This block is kind of empty. There's no real empty blocks on NA. Let me change tree. Let me get attack tree, change tree, and all that shit.
What would you like to do?
I'm probably gonna regret this. I'm probably gonna get really fucking angry at this endless. But, you know. It's also really early. It's 3 AM. I didn't even realize. How the hell is it 3 AM already? What have I been doing?
Which quest are you up for?
Yeah, see, I don't like what you just saw there. I don't like. I'm changing blocks.
Notice. Signs have been detected on Omega. We're going to need your assistance, so get ready.
That's why, because of the goddamn EQ notification. Look at this. No times incredible.
Which quest are you up for? Good luck.
Okay. BRB.
Been detected on Omega. We're going to need your assistance, so get ready.